This summer.
And we're gonna do breakfast.
Oh yeah, we could talk about hours too.
Yeah, they be mad at your hours.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
I said, well, go when she open.
Why don't they Google? I don't get it. Why do I have to have a backlash for hours, y'all?
Look at the
we
time.
got Rosetta on the pie, y'all.
Listen, you already know what time it is.
Swat queen.
Swat
Queen.
queen.
That's me.
Happy hour. Uh-oh. Where's my snare?
And we have Rosetta from 1700 on the pod today. Welcome back to TV Talks. My co-host Kayla over here.
Hello, y'all.
From Full Circle Television.
Yes. What episode is this?
This is episode 383, I think.
Crazy. 383. 384.
Even better.
Years.
We recorded in 2 weeks, so I'm back now. Besides the live, so we celebrated our 8 years on Sunday at City Social, which was a great turnout.
It was.
We had the audience involved. Bam was going around. He always working. Shout out to Bam.
Shout out to the husband.
He was going around, letting the people answer questions or ask some stuff maybe. But yeah, we allowed the audience to. We usually have our own topics, but we allowed the audience to put in a box maybe anonymous questions or topics they wanted us to hit on. It started off a little foul. I'm like, what y'all trying to be? Like, talk about political stuff? Like, y'all know
they thought y'all was the Breakfast Club. They like,
what the fuck we voting for Susan for? I said, boy, that's who I voted for. I thought we was all supposed to vote for Susan.
Listen, Marcus auntie texted to us. I said, who are we voting for?
Y'all know who I asked? My baby. I took him voting with me yesterday. I was like, wait, who is what? What is what? He's like, Mom, you're supposed to vote for Susan.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. They kept saying her name and they would say to protect women's rights. And I'm like, okay.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. And shout out to Susan Crawford.
Right.
She took that thing on home. Yeah.
They thought she wasn't going to win. They didn't think she would win by 10.
Yeah.
It was a lot. But she won last night. So, and then the places was running out of
ballots. That is crazy.
I don't know what that was about. That was weird.
So I saw Jessica say, and I was like, oh, that's good to know, because I wondered that too. She said she looked it up and they do however many people came last year to vote plus 5%. And that's how many ballots they give.
So way more people came.
Yeah.
They should have known. They should have known that, because
we was only number 200 and something.
That's all
we went at like 630.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to think about it with Trump and everything that's going on. People are more aware of how it affects us as a whole. Yeah. So they made sure they do the smaller,
because that's what matters here.
Yeah,
a lot of that stuff matters here. But.
So they was talking about the political stuff, and then we got into sex and mess. Yeah,
we definitely went into sex
and that was a time.
And this girl, because I thought it was not but this girl said her best friend have had sex with a dude together. And they're best friends. But I was like, when I got home, I told them, like, it's got to be some type of jealousy somewhere when they see them with somebody else. Or you got to be kind of like attracted to your friend if you want to have sex.
Oh, yeah. You got to be just a little bit.
But women have feelings.
Yeah. So you saying one of the girls be like,
might be
you with him all the time.
Yeah. Because they didn't give off the vibe that they are in a poly relationship. She just was like, I had sex with my best friend.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Like, what's wrong with it? Because somebody asked the question, can you have sex with your best friend?
Yeah. And she said she would rather have a threesome with her best friend than like a random person.
Stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Mook says that the best friend.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. And we was like, oh, so y'all here.
Was that pretty?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh. But it could be though, because a lot of women are like, I don't give a fuck now. But I just feel like you might like somebody.
Were they younger than us?
I think so. I've never seen them before.
So that's the thing. Like our era is way different. You gotta think about it like just a little sex and mess. Mm-hmm. Like we weren't even telling people we were sucking dick at it.
No,
you're like, wait,
that's some whole shit.
I was lying all my whole
life.
I'm in high school.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Because I was like, no, I don't do that.
I don't do that.
And that's because it was some hoe shit, and then it was like some white girl shit.
Yeah.
Like
And then
the black girls were doing it.
Sucking dick only at school, and I was
I had a boyfriend who couldn't.
Like, no. Like the Germantown girls, you know.
Oh, that's what they
was
did.
Getting down.
So
I was getting down.
I had a boyfriend like when I got like out of high school, and he said like one of his first girlfriends like, you can't have sex with me, but I'll suck your dick. Yeah. Like that was a thing for them. Like I think that they put more. I don't know. Like they held that to a higher regard.
I guess
like
we should have too.
Yeah.
Should we have just been
sucking dick?
Only?
No, that's a little too much. Like, that's a little too much. Yeah,
but I guess
it's still personal to me. Like,
it's going in.
Either way is personal, but she like that's for my husband.
Yeah, like that's not for everyone.
No, and like when people be saying they do foreplay or when they have sex, like let's say you have sex with somebody. Everybody ain't. I'm not sucking everybody's dick.
No. Right.
But then they be like, "Well, what do you mean?" I'm like, "Well,
it's other ways of foreplay than to suck a dick.
Like
it's other ways of foreplay."
And I'm known. Well,
I'm known for the sucking dick.
Ashley did. Shout out to my boo Ashley. My name was Throat Goat when we played kickball.
Oh my god!
I wasn't sucking the guy's dick on the kickball team.
Make it clear.
Kickball, but my name was Throat Goat. I'm just letting y'all know. It was. Back then.
Go queen.
I thought it was funny.
They tried to get us to play kickball. I didn't want to be Throat Goat.
That's taken. That's taken.
We went to a kickball meeting.
Gone.
And it was so serious. Me and Nunu said, we were signing up for fun. What is this?
No, it's a real thing. Yeah.
I remember when I started, that's how I met Ashley, y'all. I was like, I wanted to lose weight. I'm going to play kickball. They were going to start a women's league. Mm-hmm. And she was one of the people over the kickball. And I was like, okay. And I met her. We clicked. And it just happened like that. And then we started, other leagues and stuff like that. And I was like, Ashley, this is too serious. And I'm missing money.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't open on certain days. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I could be making money.
Practice.
Yeah,
no. It didn't matter if it was raining.
Oh no, it got to be lightning.
Oh, that's what.
I was like, you got the wrong podcast. No, it's like y'all would be perfect. I'm like,
y'all can host. Because being out there and trying to be cute, host.
Now you buying Nike stuff to look good.
Right. Maybe Hayes.
Mandatory practices and stuff. I was like, these niggas ain't coming.
No, it was serious though. It's serious. It's really serious. I had fell off like my second or third year. Ash kind of dib and dabble in it. I did a little bit, but like the sooner the 1700 started growing, I was like. It went from 1 day, it went to 2 days, and then went to 3 days. I was like, so you think I'm going to take off Soul Food Sunday?
Absolutely.
Where I'm making about $1,500 a day?
Absolutely.
And play kickball with y'all? To get drunk and lay out there in that field? No, I want my money, baby.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it.
It ain't that serious.
I support them. I even sponsored the whole team before. I do all that. Yeah. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Stuff be a commitment that we don't be realizing. We like, oh, that sounds fun. And you hear, like, when anybody asks me to do anything, I'm like, what is the commitment?
Yeah.
I need to know. Yeah. I can't just say yes. What do you want from me? Yeah. How much time I got to put in? What money I got to put in? Because that should be a lot.
It comes upon you.
And then you don't get already in it, and now you feel obligated.
And I just learned to ask questions a lot.
Yep.
Now, because at first I was just, Yep. They like, I pay, okay. Now I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah. Listen.
Who's on the bill?
Yep.
How am I getting paid?
Yep.
Like, you can't ask me to host something and you got 4 other people that's co-hosting too.
Yeah.
I know that's right, B.
How we getting paid?
But you know what? Listen, this is what I did learn being in the industry now. Is like, because I think like my first year I hired TZ Talks, like when Ashley kicked off the brunch stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wait, I can get one TZ? I was like,
that's good. That's all of them.
Yeah. And then but I didn't know, you get what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh wait, so I gotta pay them this and I gotta pay. I was like, this is serious.
Yeah.
Like you gotta ask all the questions.
You have to ask all of them questions. Like I just got asked to host a festival here And I'm just like, okay, what time you need me? Oh, you need me for 8 hours essentially. Okay, that's a different fee than the 2-3 popping up somewhere doing something or whatever, or I just got asked to do something in Detroit. Like that's a different fee because now I gotta get to Detroit. I gotta get a hotel in Detroit. Like, what does that look like all together? And yeah, if you in the business or the industry now, you better be asking some questions. And contracts be a mug. I just had to get on this dude about sending me a contract. He sent me the money. I'm like, send me the contract. Now this money in my account already because you done sent it to me before you sent me the contract. No, send me the contract.
Because I'll send it back.
Yeah, for real.
I'll send it back.
For real.
It's not making sense.
It's not making sense. No.
That's why I was
you think sending me the money holding me? No.
That's why I like dumb down on catering because catering is very hard.
That's a different
ball people be wanting the moons and the stars and be like, oh, I got $500. Like, where the rest of the money at? What else you want me to do with it? What else you want me to do with it?
Catering just sides, right? You do sides
for everything.
Like people like that, like people I know. Like I don't go out my way. It's not my niche. Like I want to get back into the catering, but I'd rather do corporate catering because they know your bottom line. And then I ain't got to do all the bells and whistles. You ain't got to have smoke. And Some people are good at that. Like shout out to Razzle Dazzle. That's why her name is Razzle Dazzle. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I'm not a Razzle Dazzle.
I'm a cook.
I'm good. I'm gonna just lay it out. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. You gonna get the nice gold shaping dishes, and that's what we gonna get. But if you want the smoke and stuff, that's gonna be a couple more thousand.
Listen. So you've been doing cooking for a while now. Seems like you got 1,700. I think it's 3 years old. 4 years old.
My son was 3. I wanted to take I think he was 3 or 2. He was turning 3.
Okay.
I wanted to take my whole family to Wisconsin Dells. And that's my story. I'm sticking with it. I promise you. I had already fed the hood because my house was in between both of the neighborhoods I grew up in. I grew up in Waco and I grew up on 20th and Center, which is called like Ghost Town. So everybody would still come to my house. They'd stop. I've been at my house forever. You cook something today? Yeah, I cook. Like what y'all want. And it'd be like real full course meals, but I never cared about feeding anyone. It has never been about the money for me until I really got to the brick and mortar, to be honest, because now I have to start paying employees and other things ride on me. You get what I'm saying? It has never really been about like the dollar. It has never been like that until I had more responsibility. But when I want to take my family to Wisconsin Dells, I didn't want people to be like, oh, I'm not going because it's too far. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because once you know how out the group chat, you never get out the group chat. I'm like, shit, let's just rent a cabin. Let's all go. I think it was like 14 of us and we all went and it was a ball. And I was in business banking. I used to do mortgages, y'all, like for real.
Come on, give me the backstory.
I know. I was like, shit, I used to work at Wells Fargo. I worked at Chase. I worked at Byline. I did all that stuff. So I'm used to having scheduled times off, all that stuff. The last time the last bank let me off, it was Byline Bank. And I went to culinary school. And I was like, fuck it.
What year was that?
If we in 25, it had to be like 1918, something in there.
2018, 2019.
2019. Whenever Nene turned, whenever my cousin turned, I think it was her 30th birthday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It was her 30th birthday. Because I got let go like 2 days before her birthday, and her birthday 2 days before Christmas, 3 days before Christmas. We got on the plane and still went.
Oh, they shiesty in the mud. Like, around Christmas? You gonna ruin my Christmas?
No, they let me off right before Christmas. And her birthday, like, I always celebrate with her no matter what. But we was going to Miami, and I was like, let's go. Deuces. Got my last check. It was gone. I signed up for school. I was like, I'm gone.
I love that.
Yeah. I get a school check.
How long was you in school for?
I did the 2 years. I did the 2 years. But COVID came upon us. So our last year, we kind of like got cheated out of graduation and some of our hands-on classes.
Then you opened your 1,700 in what year?
2023. Okay. Yep.
So dang, when you graduated, then what? 2020? It was a 2-year program.
It was a 2-year program
for 2021.
When was COVID, y'all? Come on now.
2020.
Yeah. 2019. And
2020. Yeah. Okay, because I had the restaurant for a whole year without even being in there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I did it for a whole year. Like I paid rent for a whole year. And I emphasize pay rent because everybody feel like that building is mine. Yeah. I own the building. It was given to me. I don't pay any bills. That's what people feel like. That's the narrative. That's the narrative.
Yeah,
that's the narrative.
I didn't know the story. I heard that before.
And no one never
lady gave it to you.
No.
Where that come
Was it a
from?
contest?
So what happened is the young lady that used to have the building, she opted out of wanting to open it back up when it was time after COVID. So to get out her lease, they made it this big old thing like, hey, y'all want to take over the old tandem? I'm right around the corner. I'm like, hell yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And then at that time, Nene them had suites upstairs. So I'm like, shit, this finna be a party. Right? So it was, I think, a couple people around that's in the industry did it. And they like, oh, you won. You didn't win nothing but pay this bill.
You ain't ran
you
nothing
took
but
the
a
lease
lease.
up. Yeah, you about to take the lease up. That's what you finna take over this lease for her because she wanted to opt out her lease. That's what it was. At the end of the day, nothing else.
I definitely felt like I seen that story and I thought it was like you won a grand prize of a building kind of thing. That's crazy.
I pay my rent.
That's crazy.
I pay rent.
And when you got it, you had to take over the rent.
It wasn't no skipping no month.
Nothing.
Like I didn't even have my business license. I didn't have anything from the state. And I had to, if I got I think I signed my lease December 1st of 2022. And I didn't start getting money out of that building until almost October of 2023.
What were you doing that whole time? Was it just like, were you painting,
licensing,
like making it like
you was doing your
licensing?
Okay.
Trying to like, I wanted to tear the inside, gut it out because the wall color in 1700 right now, even though I picked it, but it was a norm to me because that was my house wall color, like dead serious. So I'm used to seeing this color. So it popped out to me, and I really let Rashad and them paint this wall the same color. I was like, Rosetta, this is your house. Because I had a wood house too. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all, I want to strip all this stuff down. But we did some stripping. We put a new bar in, painting. It was just like some updates that needed to make it feel more like.
Did y'all do that mosaic floor?
No,
I love that.
That's the original floor.
Oh, I love that.
When it first came from the beginning, you cannot touch that floor.
I would.
And I could not tear down the bar because I wanted to tear down the bar.
Oh, is it something like historical? Something like
the Wally Smith building, because that's the real name of it. It was like that block used to be nothing but old taverns.
Okay.
And that's the reason why my bar is so long, because it used to be like a beer bar that you could just slide the beer straight down. So I took the original bar, and put it in the back. That's what's on the patio. Okay. They just cut it in half, and I put it on the back just to keep it for.
Oh, I like historical shit like that. Like I like to know.
It's office spaces on both floors. There used to be some lawyer office. It's the people that own the building has an office in there. They do their meetings there. Shout out to the Valentine group because they really are really good. But other than that, that's it. It's
the Valentine.
You want to
what you call it? Ashley.
Come up there with me. That don't sound too promising.
Like what's going on up there?
Yeah, I would love to have you.
That's what I was wondering at Brownstone. I said, what's going on upstairs?
Oh yeah,
like apartments or something.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it apartments over Brownstone?
I thought it was a bar, another bar.
Upstairs? Oh, you're talking about the cigar bar. Yeah, yeah. But then above that, I think it's like apartments.
I've been upstairs over that. And it's another door to go in. We did a 360 booth up there. I said, this is right upstairs from Brownstone.
I've never been
upstairs before.
I've never been to the cigar or anything else.
I don't think I've been in the cigar bar, but next door to upstairs in Brownstone, there's another entry. There's office spaces and stuff up there. There's an elevator and everything.
Really?
We did a 360 booth in there. That's the only reason why I know. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know this was over here. It's a door like to get in.
To the right.
Is it like a loft or something? Is it like a big old loft, like an open space?
No, one of them was an office space that we was in. It was pretty big, and the girl that was it was her thing, but she said she was about to move. It was her office space.
Interesting.
What's her name? Anyway, so you had 1,700 for. So I want to ask this question real quick before we get into any of the drama and beef.
Because we getting it
on me. Lay it on me.
Would you recommend the restaurant business to anybody?
That's good.
To people that want to have it.
Because I definitely want my husband to do some kind of like barbecue business. And he's like, no.
Dabbing. It's no dabbing. It ain't a such thing as dabbing. Either you in or you out. the only recommendation I can say, if you're not fully 100% committed, blood, sweat, and tears, do not even play with it. Why even take on all that mental health or that, not just the backlash, but you become someone's boss. You have to have employees. Mm-hmm. You have to stay up to date with your license. It's just so much stuff that comes with it. Ain't just you just cooking and you feeding your friends, because your friends ain't gonna be the ones that come.
Right.
They're not gonna be the ones.
They can't come every time.
They ain't gonna be the ones that come all the time. And so my only advice is, if you could do something mobile, do something mobile. I wouldn't do a brick and mortar. Mm-hmm. That way you could have up and down time. Like here in Wisconsin, you will close down in the winter, even though our food trucks really don't do that no more. But you get what I'm saying? You can pick and choose your schedule. Yeah. Now you gotta, when you have a brick and mortar, you have to obey by the guidelines of whatever guidelines that they have out here. I never saw the guidelines though. That's what I want y'all to know.
You said you never seen them?
I never saw the guidelines, but
I know it's somewhere.
It's somewhere out here. God forbid that your staff gets sick and you ain't got nobody to back them up, because 3 of my staff, just one had pneumonia, one just had strep throat, and the other one had COVID. That's 3 out of like 6 people.
I was just gonna ask you, how many people are you working with? Like, what is your team size? Because you got a bar, you got to have people in the back. I'm pretty sure you got waiters, bus boys. So what is the size of your team?
Sometimes it could be 3 people, because I got 3 dedicated people and I'm working them like Hebrew slaves.
Yeah.
Let's say a team of 6 is the smallest I can have in order for us to operate
properly.
Yeah, including the cooks.
That's a team of 6.
Okay.
But in reality, I need a team of like 15.
Yeah.
In order to rotate them, give them breaks.
Yeah.
Just do that. So a team of 15 look really good in order for people to rotate shifts and not get a burnout.
Mm. Yeah. Now I was thinking, I'm like, not everybody who can cook will or should open a restaurant business. Like, you said that you went to culinary school and all that kind of stuff, but like, what other training or programs, because they have these different programs throughout the city of Milwaukee. I'm in one right now as well, like an entrepreneurship program. Like, what other programs or training did you have to open up the brick and mortar? Because just because you can cook don't mean you can run a successful business. And with you being open so long, it looked like it's doing pretty well.
I went through, they have the program, the WIBIT program.
Yeah, I heard
the
about
African American Chambers of Commerce, the RISE program. Yes. I did the RISE program.
What cohort was you?
Yeah, the RISE. No, don't give me the line. Whatever one with Rochelle in there.
Oh, okay. You was like 2.
I had to do it. I did it with Rochelle, right? They didn't know we was best friends, but I had just got the restaurant, so I could not finish my whole cohort.
Oh, that's dang.
I could not. But I got a lot of gyms. I got a lot of gyms.
Okay.
So we
in there right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We both in
there.
Cohort 9.
Cloud 9.
Cloud 9.
Man, no, that's dope. You get a lot of gyms. You meet a lot of dope people.
Yeah.
And it's like a sorority kind of, like once you in.
And that's why I pay for it, for the connections. I say it every week. I'm like, this is for the connections.
Yes, it's like you gonna be forever grandfathered in with them. They're gonna forever, whatever you need, they're gonna be there. They like the Black Mafia.
I love that.
They like the Black Mafia. And then I tell people always, the biggest one, a lot of people don't know about it, is the Business Council, the Black Business Council. If you don't belong to the Black Business Council, please do.
So we said WIBIC.
Yes.
RISE in the Black WIBIC, African American Chamber of Commerce, RISE in the Black
Business Council.
Black Business Council.
The Black Business Council is so dope, y'all. This last year has been so trying for me, just not knowing so much stuff. I had a bad accountant. I had just a lot of business stuff go on, like with taxes and stuff.
So you had an accountant, but they just wasn't all good.
Okay, tell us where you find this accounting, because that's one thing that I think a lot of Black-owned business owners don't have, because they don't know how to get.
Afford them too. Yep. Like in our course, we've been learning.
You have to have a good accountant.
Yeah.
I don't care if they white, black, blue, purple, pink, or whatever. Mine just happened to be. I done had 2 women. The first one didn't pan out for me, but now I have Midwest Advantage. Shout out to Chantel Taylor. She's the bomb. Like, she's detail oriented. She's gonna teach you how to not only her do your books, but you do them for yourself.
That's
too.
what I like.
And it's just not, I'm just doing it, and she's not gonna put you in no jam. She's not gonna just figure all your numbers together. With having a restaurant, I'm still not on payroll.
Oh, Rose, come on. That's the goal this year.
No, that's what she doing.
Yeah.
That's what she doing. So I'm becoming an escort.
Yep.
So I could be on payroll. But I was running like a renegade.
Man.
My accountant was letting me run like a renegade too. Now she'll call me like,
and
hey,
we so used to hustling, we don't know no different.
God.
We don't know no different.
She'll call me, hey, was that a business transaction?
Yes.
Put it back.
Put it back. Yes.
Did you deposit your money tonight?
Right.
Did you deposit it? Go put that money in the bank.
Yes.
Why are you riding around like you a drug dealer with this money? You was at Brownstone? Oh no, you can't afford no Brownstone. Oh no, get up out of there.
And that's people that have that
relationship with
like that have that where you can not do stuff because you have to sit down.
Oh, the discipline. Yeah.
I was talking to Anita. I'm like, where were you? You know, she don't miss a lot of our
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And she was telling me, and I'm like, dog, that takes some
discipline.
Oh
no, she being disciplined right now. She got something going on.
She's trying to go up.
Yeah. I was like, dog, that takes some discipline. Like, do you know how many times I come home from work and I'm like, I need a drink.
Yeah.
Sure. I can do it at home.
Yeah. You need that social time. That's what it be more than anything.
Yeah, the social time.
It be the social time. That's why when I came to y'all thing, I'm like, okay, I could go for an hour because I'm also trying to sit down and get it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you have to have that big discipline. Like, you put your goal on the wall. Yeah. Like, okay, what's gonna interfere with this goal? Going down to what you call it, gonna interfere with this goal. I can run up $100 tab real quick. So it's like, let me just get out the way. And we always be trying to show up and support. I'm like, I got the 1 hour, I got one drink in 1 hour with TT Talks on Sunday. Like,
see me, and I'll be acting like I'm Big Pun in there. I'll be like, oh, buy them a bottle.
See?
Send a bottle over there. See? Send a bottle. Actually be like, Rosetta, I'm gonna. Oh, please don't let Rochelle be there. She be like, Rosetta.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, for the last year, I haven't drank. So for me, buying bottles is insane. But I do it all the time.
Crazy work.
People around me drink, and I be like, want everybody else to have fun.
Yeah.
And that's when, like, one day I was in Black, and my bill was $341. We had just left somewhere else, and I just bought a bottle for $250. So I'm like, I'm finna go in Black, not spending really no money. I'm finna give me some of this bomb ass catfish, and I'm gonna be cool, right? Mm-hmm. Bill $341. Because when I go out with my staff, I'll be like,
you want them to have a good time, but then at the same time, baby,
But listen, thank God for a big brother. He came off in there. He was like, oh, what you doing? Oh, I didn't know you was in here. I was like, hey, brother. Yes, I am. I'm crying for my life. He's like, oh, I got your bill. He said, I got it, and I walked out the door. He called. I'm like, now you know it was, did he know it was 340? He still called me about the 340. He like, bro, what? See, he thinking like,
don't come in here offering nothing. Then
he thinking like, she don't drink. What does she really have done?
He thought you had a $12 bill. Sortie.
Yeah, thank you. Thank God for my big brother, because he done bailed me out of so many situations. I don't know what the hell I'll be doing. Keep flipping them houses, brother. Please.
Okay, so if y'all don't know, Rosetta was diagnosed with, is it breast cancer?
Yep, stage 2 breast cancer.
Stage 2. Okay, so you called it a stage 2.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was.
What made you go to the doctor? Or what made you get tested?
Just one day I woke up and I kept on feeling like a little golf ball in my breast, and I'm like, what is this? So I'm prone to cysts and boils. Okay. So I'm like, maybe because I always had like boils underneath my breast, or because I sweat a lot. I'm the sweater of all sweaters. So I know, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe this is like a boil, something I don't know. But it was there for like 2 weeks. I'm like, Devin, you ain't never felt this, right? He like, no. So I go to my primary doctor. She didn't want to say yes without a mammogram, but I have a shout out to Dr. Prosper. She's an African-American lady. She's on the South Side, but she's worth driving to, y'all. Yeah. She saved my life plenty of times. Like, big shout out to her. If y'all want the information, inbox me and I'll give it to y'all. Dr. Prosper. But shout out to her. Man, for real. So she like, something going on there. The first day I got my breast mammogram, they didn't even let me even get home. So I had it, and they did the testing of it. Like, you know, they put the little needle in there to poke it to bring it out.
The biopsy.
Yeah. Thank you, baby. They did the biopsy, and the biopsy just like
immediately. Red flags.
So when they did the mammogram and they saw it, they wanted to do the biopsy the same day. You know how a doctor give you an appointment for this,
for that. Yeah, spreading them
all
out.
all of them went the same day. It just went that fast.
That's how you knew it was important.
I couldn't sleep that night. So you know live well chart.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got the letter like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I saw the first line. I saw the first line. I was like, oh, I ain't gonna read this. The lady called me like at 9 o'clock in the morning. I was in the restaurant, and I was just like, the lady called me. She was like, I'm so sorry to tell you, but it's cancer. I was like, I said, I know the fuck you on. You know you don't be talking about.
I was like, I hope you said it to her just like that, because I would have had to.
I said, no, you gotta be kidding me.
This ain't my chart.
I said, no, for real.
Listen.
I said, you gotta be kidding me. It gotta be a cyst. It has to be something else. I said, no, baby, come on now. Not right now.
Right.
I said, this is not a good time for me.
What year was this? Because we said that the restaurant opened in like 20, or you bought it in 2021, or got it in 2021. So what year was that?
2024, March 2024. I'm a year out.
Just a year out.
Damn.
So I had then the IRS had just came to me at the end of January telling me I owed them $60,000.
Oh my God, not right now. Not right now.
This ain't gonna work. This ain't working out. She was like, yeah. So mind you, I'm on the phone, and my brother that worked for me, that's like my baby. We 10 years apart, but that's my first son, like for real. Like everything, our life revolves around each other. If he hurt, I hurt. Like that's my glue. So he's standing there. He like, all he did is break down in the kitchen and start crying. Mind you, my brother about 255'4", and he was like, dude, this can't be real. Because he's like, I have never felt nothing like this before. And I didn't know what to expect, y'all. Like, breast cancer? Are you serious?
Like, where do we start?
And what age was that? Because I think I seen you make a status like, go now, because they tell us that we can't get a mammogram till 40, right?
Yes.
I had to get one.
Yeah, they said we can't.
I had to get a biopsy too.
At what age though?
Just a few years ago. So I just turned 40. They tell you
they
you
say
don't need it till 40,
you don't need it until 40.
But I had the same little stuff, and my mama was sweating me.
Oh, I would have been on your ass. I would have been on your ass.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, it's little knots everywhere. And she was like, "No, you need to go." And I went. They scared the mess out of me. They did all my stuff back to back too, and them mammograms hurt.
Yes.
So
I've never gotten one, but I heard that it's like something above your breast and under your breast.
Yeah,
that's smash it like a sandwich.
Definitely that. Smashing it in.
Yeah. And what made me go is shout out to Nicole Raby. She caught hers early enough, and she was younger than me. Yeah. So when I seen that she went and they saw it, and she thought it was one side and it ended up being the other side, I said, "Oh my God, I need to go."
Yes.
So I did go, and I got the biopsy. And you gotta watch them stick that needle in you.
Yes.
Needle.
And
then they put something in there for when you have to go back. So they can detect what they already looked at, which is good. So I have to continue to get them.
Oh yeah, now that they are in
family?
Yes, both sides.
Oh, that's okay. So mine.
It didn't run in yours?
I don't have breast cancer nowhere in my family. I cannot tell you that anyone that I know in my immediate, my dad's side or my mom's side has passed away from cancer. Diabetes, yes. Okay. Cancer, no. So
you went in at 30 what?
What? I'm 39, so 38.
38, and they tell us that we don't have to go until 40.
Yeah.
Imagine if you would have waited until 40.
Yeah. It would have been further down.
It would have been over.
Just because you waiting on that.
Because you the age that they say.
It's no age. It's no age.
Say
I know
that,
20-year-old that has breast cancer. I know, different. It's no age. If you feel something, go in.
Yeah.
If you feel it, go in. Do not second guess it. Don't be scared. Get it taken care of. I caught it early on, you guys. Yes, I don't have breasts right now, but you can buy breasts. They're gonna give you breasts. It don't matter. And every stage doesn't mean that you have to get a mastectomy also.
So at stage 2, like what was that like? Because you had to go through chemo,
yes,
and everything, and then you still had to get it removed.
Yes.
So that's a part of it.
What was the reason for even in stage 2 you have to get your breast removed?
So mine went up to my lymph nodes.
Oh,
so it was my left side. So it went up to my lymph nodes. I opted out to have my right side done.
Oh yeah,
it's like it can come back into your other side. So I'm like, shit, take these bad boys off.
For real.
Give me some implants. Throw some D's on that bitch. Like, for real. Like,
she gonna be like, walking around titties first.
Period. Yes, like for real. So I was like, let's just get it all out of there. Like whatever you see, if anything that's look cancerous or possibly can be cancerous, it just went like that. So my first stage, I was supposed to go to Cancun, y'all. One of my good friends was getting married and they was ready to start chemo. I said, if y'all give me one more week without putting my port in, I promise you, y'all can do chemo as much as y'all want to. Just let me go to my friend's wedding. I was like, I begged them. They did not want to let me travel. Nothing. They was like, we're gonna let you go.
They let you go.
We hard headed. We hard headed as hell.
I would have wanted to go too.
I would have wanted to go. I swear to God, like I would have wanted to go too, but like we so hard headed. Like we so hard headed. I ain't sat down yet.
I ain't sat down. I ain't sat down for real. Even when I had chemo.
I know, and I was like, I seen V. Shout out to V Taylor. She takes care of her people.
Man,
Rochelle, they like.
Oh my God.
Y'all know Rogo answer.
Oh, I love that. I love that status so much.
Her Wednesdays is her chemo. I'm like, this is insane that people are this insensitive.
But I don't think that people know, like, or understand. I feel like people think that if I'm not calling her, they think that if I'm not calling her, then I'm not being supportive. I'm not, like, baby, I gotta rest.
You get both ends.
Or that don't call at all.
Insensitive people are too sensitive and they just don't know where the borderline is.
Yep.
But I never been that person that you can't talk to me. I'm unapproachable or anything. So people like one of my friends told me the other day, she was like, dude, you the strongest person I know.
You are.
Ain't no way that I would be able to assist anybody else in their problems and I'm suffering from cancer. And I'm
Ain't no way.
She said, ain't no way I would have been able to do it. I was like, shit, it just be another day for me. And I was sick as a dog. Like, that's why I don't know which way we're going to go with this, but like my last significant other, I have no regard. I can never go back down that lane because you saw me at my weakest and you took me through the most hell over your insecurities. And I'm going through the worst shit ever. They're pumping toxins into my body for me to stay alive, for my 11-year-old son, for my family, for you, nigga.
And you approaching me with shit while I'm going through.
That make no sense.
Healing or whatever the hell is going on. It's just, it don't make no sense.
That don't make any sense.
Shout out to Big John. Like my first chemo treatment, I came through the back door of the restaurant. I'm just sitting there and I just break down. Like I just broke down because they putting this real toxin in your body and it hurts.
And I never knew what chemo was, so I'm happy that you explained it. Cause I didn't know what it is, or I don't know.
With chemo, what they doing?
So I had got a port. You get the medicine through your port, and it's toxins. These people suit up like they astronauts.
Oh, they can't even touch it or be around it.
It get made like right in the facility right that day. Shout out to Grafton, Aurora. That's where I went to. They were the best thing walking. My oncologist he cried when I got diagnosed, y'all, like for real. But they are putting you get two different versions. And my first version took me all the way out that I couldn't eat. I could not eat. I was balled up like a fetus. I tried to still go to the restaurant and be 100 for them because you have people call in, different stuff happened to your employees. I went in, I walked in the back door. I was there for less than 20 minutes and I fell down to my knees and Big John had to pick me up and put me in a car. He said, you cannot be here.
You cannot.
You cannot. He said, fuck these people, fuck everything. He's like, you can't be here. He crying. Imagine this 6'2" nigga, big guy, like Big John. Man, oh my God. He was like, dude, bro, please go home. Please go home. And I was like, I'm gonna go home. But when you got a baby, like a restaurant, it's like you want to have your hands at all the time. They'll be like, oh, Teezy here. I'm like, I gotta make her food. I feel like that's how attached I am too. I gotta.
What is your sign?
Aquarius.
Okay, maybe it ain't a sign thing. Maybe it's just a woman thing. Maybe it's an entrepreneurial thing. But like, why can't we deal with our moments and have our moments, have our time without running to take care of other things and other people?
I don't know. I don't think it works like that.
It don't work.
Do we feel like it? Like, what were you feeling?
Yeah, it's like who gonna do it if I don't do it? And that's really the mindset that I talk to my friends a lot. And it's like, if we don't do it, sometimes it's just like, how does it get done?
So did you ever consider like just shutting the restaurant so that you can get healthy?
You have to shut your doors at any
because
time.
like that's a serious thing, and I think that everybody could have understood. I mean, I understand you got bills and rent and stuff like
at
that.
At the end of the day, you still would have to pay your
what was
rent.
I gonna do that? I had people livelihoods riding on the restaurant. My brother, he used to work for the Bucks and for the Mecca, and he quit to come work with me. He was with them for like 14 years.
I gotta take care of you. Well, make sure you good.
I gotta make sure that your household good. Yeah. Because if I close down, then of course he could have went back and worked somewhere else. But what type of cycle is that?
Man.
So basically, like the Lord worked in mysterious ways. Cece came, Sierra, shout out to Sierra. She became my manager in March. I mean, she came to work for me in March.
I was in there when I was just there for B. Owens?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. She came to me last March and she just wanted to work. She didn't want to be no manager, but things happened and she had to become the manager. And she know the game inside and out. She's been in the game for a long time. But I don't know if I didn't have that staff that I had. Yeah, they make mistakes, y'all. Yeah, they ain't perfect. But they perfect for me. They got you through. They got me through. Ain't no way I could have went through this cancer without them. I done had some real dope people and real dope assistants, like for real. But God placed so many people right before it was time for.
Got them in position.
He got them in position.
And we never know why. Like, why this happened? Why I'm falling out with this person? Why this person coming into my life? Like, why is things happening the way that it's happening? And then, like, we don't know, and not to be corny, but like things come full circle. Like we don't know why things are happening when they are happening until you get up out of it. Like, dang, that happened. So this person could move here. So that when I went through this, I can make it through.
So much about it. And like I don't take anything for granted because any given day, I know I wasn't paying her $100,000. If a job for $100,000, she tell me all the time, and she don't have to tell me. I know she's for me. I know she's for my business. I know she's above my pay grade of whatever I could ever pay her. But she's for $1,700, and I have no, like I can kind of relax. I don't have to be there all the time. I don't have to be hands on all the time, and that's even with my brother too. Like he a brother, but he also a hard worker because he worked 12-hour days. He's standing in the same spot for 12 hours every day. We open.
What does your brother do? Is he a cook or
he's the head chef?
Okay,
he's the head chef that don't eat soul food, but know how to cook it all. I can't wait till I write a book or do something because he don't eat soul food.
Okay,
he don't eat dressing. He don't eat greens. He can cook it. He
know what it's supposed to be. You know what it's supposed to be. It sounds like a lot of your people.
Oh, my aunt. My aunt and my grandmother used to have a restaurant before I was born, but my grandmother was a cook of everybody family. Both of my grandmas on my mom and my dad's side. My mom was known for her greens from here to Mississippi, like for real. People used to drop off greens to her just to cook for them. Yeah, it's like cases of greens. And then my mom's mom was known for cooking and big barbecues. And then V mama, V be cooking. Now she be cooking, but she wouldn't. Now she'll buy it, but she gonna buy the stuff for me to cook. That's fine. But V mama taught me everything I need to know. Like for real, she used to be in the kitchen with me up until she got like a little bit older and the traffic got too heavy for her. Because then the older they get, the more defensive they like. Oh, these hot boys coming, all this stuff. She like, Rosetta,
it's time for me to get up out of here.
Yeah. She like, I'll be here from 11 to 2. After 2, it get dark. I'm like, 2 is you get dark at 2. Her name is Cookie because she's the cook, like for real. But no, that's really what it is. Then my aunt, on my dad's side, she can burn. She can burn for real. Like I remember one time when I caught COVID, I was like, "You got to make the dressing." She was like, "Oh, that little shit." I was like,
"Absolutely."
Excuse me.
Said, "Bring me the corn." Bring me the stuff.
Yeah, that's it. I was like, I can't cook with COVID. Because I was still hustling out the house with COVID, y'all. I'm talking about shutdown.
Yeah.
What shutdown?
Yeah, they still gotta eat.
Shit. You can't. I tell people this all the time. I can never shut down on a Sunday. So the only time I do not open, what holiday I don't open is Thanksgiving because I gotta feed my community. Okay. I would never make $1 on Thanksgiving. I never want $1 on Thanksgiving. All I want is for my people to come together and we do, feed our people. Our people.
Now y'all talk about that. Y'all talk about everything.
Yeah, I'm like, you do a lot of give back stuff. Like a lot of stuff for the community.
You always sponsor and stuff. I'm like, nah, roll name 1700 be on some shit.
Yeah.
I just don't see them talk about that. Because what they want to talk about is
the fake
DoorDash and turkey legs and dressing and greens.
Crazy.
And fake catfish. They said you had fake catfish. What else they been saying?
These people went down. Oh, I got raided. Did y'all hear about the raid?
Yeah.
Y'all heard about the raid?
Did you get raided for real?
I heard you got raided. I was like, what's going on? How was it? Somebody that was
a restaurant?
What was it? What did they say to y'all about the raid?
Somebody that was there had a private party and
tell the fake
decided to come in there and get them. So your restaurant technically wasn't raided, but the person that had the private party must have been like
bosses.
Yeah. I said, well, they were raised 1700. This is storing the shit there.
This story is so elaborate that it's really. Now that just blew my socks off. That one just blew my socks off.
So it's been plenty.
I done heard so many versions of the story. So let's tap in.
Listen.
So really, if y'all want to be honest, business 101, pay your sales tax. Pay your sales tax. You gotta pay Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam do not play. I had a IRS agent that like. Sleep, eat, breathe 1700. When I tell you she was on my heels and was not letting up, you guys, that's what happened. I owed over $120,000 in sales tax.
Oh my God.
And I start opening at 5 o'clock because I'm like, the IRS closed. So I'm like, we just gonna do evening, CC. She's like, bro, come on, these people keep coming in. I said, girl, we gotta get this money. They came in there at like 5:45. I had just had my surgery for underneath my arm February 19th. I promise you it was February 27th. So I was like under 10 days out. And I still had my whole drain in my arm. They came in there with the ATF because ATF is associated with the restaurant, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Okay, thank you. I'm like, what's that? Okay.
Yeah, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. So they came in there and basically was like, everybody got to go. It had nothing to do with nobody personal in the city. No big dogs, no drug dealers.
Oh my God!
I did not get raided.
They slanging at 17.
Yes, they swear up and down that I'm slanging. I'm holding money for people.
So
money laundry for
it
people.
Was the sales tax.
It was sales tax.
And
sales
that's
and
it.
use tax.
How did they let you go all the way to 120?
No.
They said that's over 2 G's.
Listen.
And that ain't
this what
even
happened.
made.
If y'all think about it, when I told y'all right before I got diagnosed with cancer, the IRS came in. They came back for 2023, and I'm like, wait, what you mean I owe y'all?
In the place
having a bad account. That's what happened because they keep on letting it slip. And you thinking that you can? I'll pay it. It accumulated to 60 G's. So once she realized who I was, she said, "Wait, you've been selling food since 2019. Let's go back."
No.
So them little $2,000-3,000, then you get your penalties and interest. Pay the $2,000. Pay it now.
I don't even owe that. I need a tax. I shouldn't have got my seller's permit and all that shit.
No, babe. No.
Not knowing business. No.
We
and
think
then they
doing
send me a bill
just
because of what you thought you projected, whatever you projected, they gonna come get that
because I didn't file it.
Yep. Now you can go back, but you go back and say, no, I don't owe it.
Yeah, and you can do it like the same day.
Yeah.
It'll clear up the same day.
It will clear up, but don't.
I don't know how to do it. That's why I was wondering how you do it. Because I'm like, get this shit off my name now.
Yeah.
It got to be like a number or something on the bill that they send you that you can call or you can figure it
out. They'll help you.
Yeah.
I called and he was like, we got another one on here for you. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I said, that's not a real business.
So that's what we don't be knowing. Like when you get into business, you be like, let me get my LLC.
Stop. If I did not have, listen, my friend stood in my kitchen. And it was January 19, 2019. She was like, you need your LLC. I'm going to do it right now. She did my LLC, created me an LLC, and ever since. And I'm not mad at her. But if I did not have an LLC in 2019, I wouldn't have been able. They wouldn't have been able to go back to me. No. So they went back to 2019.
And that was out the house, right? I don't need no LLC. I'm dumping out the house.
I wasn't even charging taxes.
I needed an LLC for it.
I wasn't even charging taxes on the food. If it was 20, it was 20. Give me my 20.
That's it.
That's all I
when
wanted.
you selling stuff, they looking at it like, oh, LLC, boom.
Baby, they rocking.
Y'all, let's take business courses and classes because we don't be knowing what we don't know.
Because our business teacher told us that. She said, y'all is going to LLC yourself to
listen.
And then if you get one, like for me, I had Tizzy Talk. I don't sell stuff though.
Right.
So it was perfect. Because when I need to get paid, sometimes they be like, I need your W-4.
Yeah.
W-9, yeah.
W-9 form. And I send that to them because Tizzy Talks is registered. But put your little businesses under the umbrella of that when you don't have to have 4 and 5 LLCs. And that's something I learned in this course.
Yeah. And that's because the internet be making memes and be like, y'all got Jordans, but y'all ain't got no LLC.
Y'all cannot let the internet control y'all. Like, for real, do it at your own pace.
Google, ChatGPT, your class.
Selling things out your crib didn't need no LLC.
So with the raid, they was like, my IRS agent knew me. She knew of me. She knew my family. So they was like, she shouldn't have been my agent no more. So they kicked her off. Yeah. I got a new person. It's like, you don't got to give us the 120, but you got to give us 60.
No, right now, I don't have it.
Right now?
I don't got it.
Fast forward back to that. Before that, I'm going back and forth through the IRS. Accounting firm had played me out of $6,500. They're supposed to scrub my account, all that, blah, blah, blah. Did not do it. I was on a payment plan from October to January for $22,000 a month.
Not 100,000.
$22,000 a month. I told them in January that would be their last payment. Ain't no way I could pay you no more money.
No.
It's no more. I can't do it. And then that time is the slowest time.
I'm like, where is it coming from? Ain't nobody.
Because you don't have, people have holidays, people have Christmas, all that stuff. That's the slowest time of the restaurant business. Coming up with $22,000, I'm still trying to get myself out of from paying the $22,000 on top of other things of sales
payroll,
tax, everything, payroll, like, just anything, liquor, all that stuff. Like I was robbing Peter to play Paul.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It's a lot.
How do you get out of that? Like, did you just say I can't do it, hardship, or like did you pay them off? Like, how do you get out of it?
You want to know the truth? You didn't see my status and said I need 10 people to give me $10,000. Did you?
I said Rowan did not put no LOL on this.
It wasn't no LOL.
It was LOL, and I got you.
Talking about manifesting?
No, dead ass.
You was like, ain't no manifest. No, I was like, no,
I need to know what you got. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Can I have it for 90 days? That's what I need to know. Girl, I will talk. I'll say I'm good for it. I'm telling you, it's gonna come back.
That was a lot. Did you end up coming up with it?
One of my friends, I'm not gonna say their name, gave me $46,000.
That's love.
She wired me for. I was down for one day. I was closed for one day, 24 hours. I said, "Girl, I got industry night coming up. I got trap karaoke coming up. Soul Food Sunday coming up." Right. I said, "Give me 90 days."
You had to cancel everything. Would you still have been open? What you would have did?
We would have been back at the house. Shit, what?
But she had events. She was too.
Y'all.
Backyard.
I don't know. One friends brought me 10. She was like, here go 10. She was like, I heard you put a status up, but you didn't call me, but here go 10. Mm-hmm. Somebody else like, here go 5. I was on the road with another person. My other friend, she's like, I'm finna wire you 5 right now. My baby brother worked at Miller. He gave me his whole savings. He was like, here you go.
It pay to have good people in your corner, and if people calling you to give you upwards of 5,000, 10s, 46, like they gotta show something about your character. Like they gotta show something about you, cause niggas could barely get 100. You know, out of some people. So like, listen, that's crazy.
I was dead serious. So like, be like, dude, we finna cash in our life insurance policies. Like, we got $1 million life insurance policies. They gotta be good for something.
You good?
Like you gotta do something. She's like, you gotta do something. We can't. If cancer didn't beat you, what the fuck?
Listen, what the IRS gonna do? Shit, what's the IRS gonna do?
Dude, I came up with the 60. It was 66 and some change. I came up with 66 and some change by 4:00 on Friday, and it was like it's supposed to be paid by 4:00, or else you can't open up. Please don't open up, Rosetta. I said, I got the cashier's check. Track brunch going on. Let's go.
That's love, baby. I would have been sliding down the wall somewhere. Like
I be having faith as a mustard seed for real.
Because I'm like, dog, you just got out of. So it seemed like your process. Do they make it go fast when you first here you got cancer. You gotta hurry up and get this done.
Yeah.
They tell you like it's time for the surgery and all
like
that.
do they give you a schedule?
Came out of surgery.
Right.
I had just
going through this.
I had my first surgery in December.
Okay.
And then I had my second one in February.
Right.
So and I stopped chemo in October because my port got infected and we was in the Dells again for my son. Always going to the Dells.
Yeah.
I got the heat on.
To get away.
I know. We go to the Dells. The niggas go to the Dells. And I got it. Man,
listen, we be needing to get away. Let's go to the Dells.
So it got infected, and Nene took me to the hospital up there because they begged me. My brother and Nene was like, "Bro, you sick? Is something wrong?" I'm like, "Y'all know, let's just make it through the birthday."
No,
he can't see me. My son had a championship game. I said, I made sure my son went to bed. And then they took me to the hospital up there. Nene took me to the hospital and they said it was infected. They wanted to take me to Madison because they didn't have the oncology and Baraboo, because that's technically the Dells. They was like, no, we got to take you to Madison. I said, if you give me a couple hours, I'm going home.
Hard-headed, dude. Y'all should see the way I'm looking at her, dog. She hard-headed. If you just give me 1 month.
I said, I promise you I'm going home in the morning. I cannot go to the hospital and my son know I'm in the hospital. He had a championship game. Y'all know he played with the elite of the elite fucking football team. He big 50. They need big 50. And I didn't want to ruin his time. Yeah. So I made them take me to the game. I didn't stay for the game. I dropped him off. Shout out to my football parents.
He don't know who in the crowd.
He did not know. He knew his mama needed to go to the hospital. Yeah. Okay. So I dropped him off and I went to the hospital and they kept me and they took the port out and they was like, you can't do no more chemo because it was messing up my white blood cells. If you cough right now, I'll be sick. Yeah. I just could not take nothing around.
Autoimmune.
No, that was it. Yeah.
Listen, that happened to me not too long ago. Maybe like 2023. I went to go get my blood tested and they said my white blood cell count was low or high, whatever it was. If somebody cough on me, I get sick type stuff. They had me call some number. I called a number. I'm in a car calling the number. Like I'm just running my errands, calling the number. And they're like, welcome to the Cancer Center of Wisconsin or whatever. I hung up and I called Marcus crying. Because why would y'all have me do that? Yeah. Why would y'all do that? And Marcus like, well, like pull over, figure stuff out or whatever. But like that white blood cell count, that is like important. Like it's very important because like you get too sick, like you be done with. My doctor was scared and that's why she had me call the blood center of Wisconsin or wherever she had me call because she like that gets too low. Like anything. You step on
black people a lot though. Yeah, it's a lot. It happened with black people a lot because they did a genetic test on me. Because even after chemo, like for the last 2 months, my white blood cells wasn't up. It wasn't, and they was like, it's something in your genetics. Like we went all the way back to when you were little. Yeah, and you've been having this low white blood cell. We thinking it's from the chemo. But it's genetic. It's just something that African American. But that's something that we need to know, you guys.
We need to know
that it's in our DNA that we have low white blood cells, like automatically. Like
so, we already that means that your white blood cell count, if you don't know, is what like fight off infectious diseases or viruses or any of those things. So if it's low, that means that you're more prone to like getting very, very sick, I should say. Like getting very, very sick. Like, so go ask your doctor for a CBC. That is a complete blood something. I can't remember the right. But ask for a CBC. Like ask for it.
Yeah.
And we don't be knowing.
We don't. We really don't until something like this happens.
Yeah.
So story is serious.
Man, it is.
You got a good story.
Man, it just keep going on and on. The raid was really it. That raid took me out. And then you go through a breakup on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
it was that so it was that quick. Like
it was just it's all going. It's just all going.
Every day I got a
scandal. No, I have not. Either I got fake swap or I'm sleeping with a married man, and this is every other day. And I'm just
okay. Let's touch on it now,
please.
So I don't know if y'all follow Rosetta or her ex, but I follow both, so I see both sides. But she is going through a public breakup on Facebook.
I'm about to become a celebrity. I need
to, you is.
Yes. Like for real, it's really bad. It's really bad.
I've never seen like black people of our age blasting this much as he has been blasted. I've seen the younger people, of course, or whatever. People just play it out once and then delete it.
Yeah. Real quick.
I ain't deleting shit.
Man. It's up and it's stuck because I get so many people like, bro, is everything okay? I'm okay, y'all. Yeah. Let me just say that. I'm okay. I know what I made my decision for. I know why. Devin and I has been broken up since before Christmas. And women, what I can say is that do not tolerate anything that's beneath you or not aligning with your mind frame. Don't settle for nobody. Cheating is just not physical. It's not like, that's the only way. That's not the only way that you can break up. He didn't cheat on me that I know of. Yeah. It wasn't about cheating. Right. Okay. But a mental mindset, if that leading and following and being able to rely on somebody, Devin made cancer live in hell. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest God's truth. Live in hell. If somebody kick you while you down, they will kick you forever. Fuck them, like for real. And I'm here to tell y'all, I will never be able to get over it ever again. And if anybody know me, if I do give backs and I'm really in the community, why would I not like your daughter? Why would I not? But I don't tolerate disrespect. Yeah. I'm not gonna tolerate no disrespect. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna be in my house not talking to me. Ain't nobody gonna not be in my house and not wash dishes and I'll be at work all day. Ain't nobody gonna just none of that. Listen. None of that. I don't get off into none of that. Mm-hmm. Nothing against the daughter, but it's more against the parent of how they raised them. Yeah. And that's where the problem come in because we've been together for 4 to 5 years and you have not basically like
told her what it was. Like, this is what it is. This is my woman. This is her house. This is what you're going to respect. This is what you got to do. Chores. These are your chores, kid, child.
I'm not going to clean up behind you and your kids. I'm not going to do that and you've been here all day. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not. And I'm going to say it. I bought him a fucking food cart. The food cart been out 3 times. God damn it. How much more? How many times?
Shut up, bro.
We could have had the food cart at your thing. God damn. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't make you be nobody that you're not. Don't try to fix nobody, y'all. They are who they are. They're the person that they exposed to you the first time. Them are the people who they are. Don't
be trying to save people.
Man. And them niggas over 40 is the worst. Ooh. They already stuck in their ways. Mm-hmm. So let the motherfuckers be out of 40, over 40 by their motherfucking self. Fuck that shit. Don't do that shit. Sorry.
No, this easy touch. You can do
I know, but man, oh no, I just got ridiculed because I put stuff on Facebook about other stuff and I need to be professional. So I hit him with the professionalest fucking post ever. And she like, oh no, I'm just saying you need to clean it up some and do this and do that. Not nobody to tell me what the hell I need to do. You not on my business page, you don't be on my business page. So my business page squeaky clean.
I don't understand that though, because like I get it. Like if you're not, first of all, everybody is a human being. Right? Mm-hmm. That's why I've never like I'll say like, oh, it didn't bother me, but other people will be like, well, that's a business, or that's that's how they supposed to.
And it's me and my personal life over here. We going back and forth. Me and this nigga going back and forth. I got it for him.
Yeah. And I'm not people that know like when you do post your stuff, like you serious, but that should be funny. And I'm like, y'all just don't know, bro. Like they under there like, take this down. Like, she ain't taking shit down. I hate when people
take this down.
I'm like, no, we already seen this in the group chat.
It's already screenshot. It's done.
Out of respect, I told everybody on Facebook, I said, hey, y'all can stop screaming, take this down under people posts, because guess what?
It's out there.
And once it hit the internet,
once I push,
because I done already screenshotted it.
Yeah,
at 53 seconds.
If I post anything, you better believe I mean it, and I ain't taking shit down.
I'm not taking shit down. And if you feel like I'm supposed to be professional on this Rosetta page, you need to go over, take your ass to 1700. I got about 3 or 4 1700 pages, Instagram, all that. You be on that one. If it's too vulgar for you over here, you go over there and be on this. Because I'm still the girl off of 20. If I'm still the girl off of Waco, I still got feelings. I still could be hurt. Yeah. You can't tell me how not to feel.
And I mean, sometimes you don't clap back. I tell them, like, don't keep talking about it now.
Man.
About me. Because I'm going to come and I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to set it straight because you just telling your side.
You telling your side.
Yeah, y'all thought I was going to let that lady ride with that SWAT shit. and I spend $1,000 over $1,000 a week on catfish, then y'all always foreign raised. It ain't really catfish.
I said y'all can't taste the difference. I couldn't stand that. Oh, it's farm raised. I'm like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know who raised it. Who raised the catfish?
Now we went out there and went fishing. I said, till I get my own pond or something like that, then I'm not gonna tussle with y'all about what's in these boxes. I just know that
Miami. Man, they thought she got that off the boat.
Man, now y'all want me? Even if I was getting a higher end China catfish, y'all won't gonna pay for it. Let's talk about it. Because if when I get higher,
like $30 fillet.
Yeah. They don't want it. They don't want it. Every time somebody say something about my food, is about the price. Really, to be honest, I'm not saying I am who I am, but usually my backlash come with the price. That's usually what it come with. You can't find nobody be like, oh, I had the $10 catfish. I had the lunch special and it was nasty.
First of all, I ain't ever had no $10 catfish. So you got a $10 special?
I got a $10 lunch special.
Go get the $10 lunch special.
$10.
Listen, I'm like, I ain't had no $10
catfish.
A
fillet. We're gonna cut it for teasy. We're gonna cut it in half. But you get a fillet and fries.
What for your Friday catfish?
The $10 one.
No, the $10 one just come fried for lunch.
So, okay. So somebody, you said nobody ever complained about that.
They don't complain about that.
Oh, okay.
They complain about that dinner.
Because you get inside. What?
My thing is,
macaroni is high.
I'm paying the part.
Yep.
I'm paying for the food. That food high as a kite.
Yep.
You don't even get no side.
Yep.
Kitchen and cocktails, fam.
Everything
you
have
gotta
a
charge
cart.
An extra $10, $15 for the side on top of what you only get meat.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Just meat.
I said it before we started. I'm like, how is 1700 like the number one hate? Like, how does everybody say like 1700 is the one I'm gonna pick on?
Because I think people are like, they love it. So they got a lot of people that love 1700. So they be like,
they trying to
1700. So once they feel like it's built up, and then they go in there, and I just feel like sometimes I just, like you said, I'm finna go in here, and I'm going in here with this type of intention.
Yeah.
That.
Because that's what I think it is. Because I'm like, how is she the number one hated restaurant? They go searching for the problem. Mm-hmm. They go searching for the problem.
And if you're not a food critic, I don't know why people respecting your opinion so much. Mm-hmm. Who are you to sit up here and down my restaurant, tell me what I'm using, and then don't tell the manager, but you claiming that you look for
and see through.
If you don't know what
please tell them that
this eatery, my capacity is not even 60 people. So therefore, when I walk up and down, now I got blonde hair. You can't miss me. You can't miss me. Yeah. You cannot miss me. You just want to clout. People just be wanting clout. Yep. Oh, I went to 1700. I spent $100 at 1700. Y'all act like y'all didn't get $100 worth of food. Ain't nobody never got a skimpy plate. Can't nobody ever say I gave out skimpy plates. You get more and you take food home. You usually have leftovers.
I know she ate that the next day.
I don't agree with you.
I know she ate it the next day. I know you ate it the next day. I know you did.
And then if they don't be looking for nothing free, then why do they be taking what's given to them? If if the food's so nasty, then why you want to
take it to go
get the food?
Yeah,
again for the free plate or whatever.
I'll be waiting for the answers. I don't know what's the answer. One of my things is that it's hard being a woman in this industry.
Yeah,
it's very hard being a woman in this industry, especially when you're not paired with a man. When you're not paired with a man, let's take her down. Why is she doing so well? Why is they doing so well?
Like you should be more inclined to help the woman that is not paired with a man that doesn't have this business partner that she attached to. You should be like, I want her to win.
Listen, they go to other places, other establishments, let them give them fake liquor, wake up with stomach ache,
girl,
all type of stuff.
Leave out.
It'd be a man. It's a man industry. They like, oh, I had a time there. Bitch, I'm really getting you real Don Julio, and you gonna act up like this on me? I'm really giving you the Don Julio to Acapulco, and you gonna act up on me like this? Because the nigga came around and gave you liquor, free shots, and you don't know what the fuck it could have been skull vodka.
It was
because you got something free. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just like they don't want me to get ahead. I can't post when I buy stuff. I can't post. If you ever know, I learned that in the house. I can't post like, oh, Christian got this. And they'll be like, oh, shit, You what?
She doing good.
You doing up?
That is crazy.
Rachel made a post about that, and I couldn't believe it, but I was like, damn, that's crazy because it's true. Motherfucker, count your pockets from Facebook. Like you saying you did this, it's my business. Why wouldn't I be able to afford something on my own? Like it sounds crazy. You think
it ain't every day.
9 times out of 10, everything you making going back into the business.
Yes,
let's be clear.
Them be the extras.
Damn, I can't go out of town.
The little twos and fews that you have outside of your business, because people need to understand that.
Baby, listen. You cannot listen.
I ain't going to her. You didn't make no money off me. You ain't gonna get no blue bag off me.
That is nuts. But y'all will go to Walmart, Target, Amazon.
I told Ashley that a couple years when we was in the house one year. I used to not post about none of the stuff I used to do because it would make the sales go down. Like dead serious, y'all. I didn't even post it. I really bought me a house. I couldn't post it because if they be like, oh yeah, she charging money, man.
Oh, she need that mortgage over there.
I said, wow, them $30 plates. My oxtails and my lambs are undercharged for what I get from the distributor. To be honest, if the price of sale, what I should be charging for oxtail should be over $50 a plate.
Yes,
and
that
I
shit
don't.
is not cheap.
And I don't. My lamb is $24. How can you? And I do the thick lamb. I made my distributor bring me 3 or 4 different cuts of lamb because I did not want to give out the skimpy ones at Sam's Club.
Because they was gonna say something about it anyways.
Just presentation too.
Yeah.
I know what I want to see,
and
I don't want nobody pick. I want your lamb to look like you came from Capitol Grill or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, and they still underpriced, and I'm like, damn, I can't win for losing. I can't win for losing. I cannot win for losing, y'all. I promise to goodness.
And I tell people all the time, like when I sit and I talk to business owners, like friends and people just out in the community, I be like, that's really good. You should charge more. And I think that you should charge what you worth. And
don't play about
listen, charge.
I be like, they not gonna pay that.
They gonna pay it.
Like they gonna pay. I'm like,
they gonna pay it. Like they gonna pay it. Because think about every time that we have, us three personally may have not had the money for something, we figured that shit out.
Yeah.
We figured it out every single time. We figured it out. They gonna pay for it. And that ain't no like, yeah, they dumb, they slow, whatever. They gonna pay for anything. That's saying like all of us have paid for something that we knew we possibly couldn't afford. We called our mama, granny, titi, whoever, and we made that shit happen.
Yeah. It's so hard to throw events and charge what you really, really, really want to charge here.
We don't be knocking heads. We just try to get back on what our investment. That's it.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's because like when you want your event to prosper, you want it to be good, but you know we last minute here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when they ain't buying tickets, you kind of like, how am I gonna pay for this stuff?
That's true.
Yeah. G said that. So she from Detroit, and she was like, why don't a lot of top celebrities come to Milwaukee? I'm like, because they understand the market here. Even to see Usher, you know, I don't know, some big name. We wait until the last minute.
Yeah.
We wait until the last minute.
We had a few concerts with big names canceled because they're not buying the tickets.
Yeah.
But Milwaukee will buy them tickets that day of and show up and sell out the damn concert.
Me and Nene make a joke all the time. What's that? Janky Promoters, when he is like, this a walk up city. Yeah. That's what Milwaukee is. This is a walk up town. It's a walk up city. Like they want to wait until the last day and get that.
Wait until it's cracking already.
Wait until the last minute, but don't wait until my shit already been cracking and now you see other people going. Now you like, I ain't know y'all was having that.
No, you knew.
Like, as much as
you knew.
This, I was like,
you see it everywhere.
Like
you saw it.
And that, but that's
finding your algorithm. People share it.
They shared it.
Look at my shares.
Yep. And that's how I feel about the lamb chops and the oxtails and all of that. Like, nigga, you gonna go eat somewhere. So I'm gonna charge you what it's costing. Because that shit ain't cheap. Listen, we buy it for the house and we be like, ooh, I couldn't imagine having a restaurant and, you know, like feeding people, and they don't want the little skippy, the little ends of the oxtails. They want that big boy. Yeah. They want a couple of them.
Listen, one of my business mentors is y'all, Cancer Brain. He give me gems. Truman is one, but Upper Yard, come on, y'all. Oliver give me gems all the time. Anytime he think that something gonna go like left, right, anything, he be like, bro, do this, do that, fuck them.
Yeah.
Because they gonna come.
Yeah.
And we know he the GOAT. He the GOAT. He's like, dude, you charging you're giving away too much food. He's like, you're trying to make them like you. And in reality, they already like you.
Come on,
trying to
Oliver.
buy their love.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but you know what? Oliver is a man. And he can do whatever he wants, and they just do it. That's
I definitely agree with that, bro.
Y'all really think that it's a
woman? Ain't no way.
I know.
If I own the upper yard, nope. Because I just told y'all, Oliver is my nigga. I have nothing against it. Ain't no way they gonna wait. They talk about my wait time already.
I just made a whole thing about that. Friday was my first time ever going upper yard. Like an hour. But I did that for basically research purposes, like to see like what my experience was gonna be. So I done walked in there knowing like it's a joke, but I had great service. What's her name? Stacy. Yeah. She gave me great service. I had me a good drink. Mm-hmm. I had some great conversation with the older men that was around me.
Tell you now, it's gonna be coming.
Yep, and the vibes was there.
But it took a long
time.
It
took about an hour and 20 minutes.
But you was at rest. If you was people, I want my money back. Even though we say we make good food, not fast food, you see it posted everywhere. You know that this is gonna.
I'm whipping up. You know how long this food takes. Stop playing. Y'all be at home.
Oh, you ain't got nothing pre-made. I said if I had it pre-made, you wouldn't even want it.
Nope.
You wouldn't even want it.
I just went. I can't remember where I went. And I ain't gonna blast it, but I went somewhere and I said, "This pork chop was good yesterday." I know. It was a smothered pork chop, but y'all fried them yesterday. Y'all probably smothered them today, but this pork chop was fried yesterday. It tastes like refrigerator. I was like,
"Yep." I just warmed up a pork chop, and I was like, "This is not tasting." It
don't. Listen. So I'm like, we know. Listen, like you said, you wouldn't even want it.
You wouldn't even want it if I pre-made it. If I told you like, oh, I got some pre-made pork chops in the back, you still want to sell them? You still want to buy them for 30? You'd be looking at me like I'm crazy.
Right.
So it takes time. Then they would see a restaurant full of people. It'd be like people in there waiting. Then you be like, oh, my food ain't coming yet. Like I got a review the other day. This girl gave me 2 different reviews on 2 different Google, but it's the same person. She sent her DoorDasher in there. I'm telling her DoorDasher like it's gonna be a minute, such and such. Sierra was on the floor by herself. It was just. My brother took his first vacation for the first time. I'm like, dude, we in here swamped. I'm letting you know if you want to wait, you can wait. If not, she went up. My DoorDasher waited 30, 45 minutes. And I got it. Now it's nasty because you waited 30, 45 minutes.
Fresh.
And I go through 2 cases of lamb chops a week. 2 cases is over 40, 50 dinners of lamb chops a week. No way that ain't no way these people keep on coming back for the lamb. There's no way that you say that yours is nasty now. Now I got to you and made it nasty.
If y'all want to eat for free, just say that.
Man.
Come out on Thanksgiving.
Somebody like, what you gonna do for me?
Man.
Right. What you got?
I be like,
what was the problem?
Pinpoint the problem.
Nasty. They ain't got no explanations. Just nasty.
Ooh, that is a hard business, especially not going back and forth with everybody. That is
Jesus.
Hard business. Like, what do you feel about? Because I don't see you go back and forth. You be like, oh, I can, we can always correct the issue. I see you say that, and it be a done deal.
That's good.
How do you feel though? Like, do you be wanting to go back and forth with people, or are you just used?
I just told y'all I'm from 20th Street and West.
She said it'll be that. If I go back and forth,
it's gonna be up, then it's gonna be stuck. Then y'all kids early, ugly, and then all that shit. Y'all get below the belt, and then y'all gonna be mad. Now she not humble, so I just I let B do it. She don't gotta, she always been the mouth, and I used to be the hands back in my day. No, she know how to do it. She gonna stand 10 toes down.
That is good.
She gonna stand 10 toes down, and then I had to get my brother off of me.
Rolling, Zay.
Oh yeah, Zay for president. Zay for president. And
she got a business. I don't.
Yes. And I be having to tell my little brother because he's kind of like the face too, because a lot of people, I was like, baby, but that catfish, that's passionate to him. That's his area. Yeah. He know what the fuck he doing by that fryer. Yeah. He ain't playing, because I remember when we first opened up and we had them fryer, he's shaking like, what the fuck, I done burnt the chicken. We done went through cases of chicken. We done burnt it. We done burnt this.
So he's like, I done been through it. I know.
He got me messed up. Come on, some swat.
Yeah.
And he was like, wait a minute, it ain't even about just the swat. You just tried to mess up my whole life. Come on now, don't do that to us. Like, you could have said, bro, I don't know what I was going to say if she sent the fish back and I was there, But I did not. I was like, what now? Like,
do I say, girl, it is catfish? Let me bust it open for you. Like, what do like? It ain't no correcting that for real because you already got your mind made up.
You got your mind made up. It's nothing for me to say.
Did she keep saying it afterwards?
No.
She kept. I mean, like after the receipt,
the post.
Oh, after the post, she called my little brother because my little brother put up the receipt and said, you know, when haywire. But she called him after that and was like, basically like, I didn't mean to do this. It's always I didn't mean to do it. It's always. What
was the intention?
When you put it up,
yeah.
What did you think?
You thought you was gonna drag me. You thought you was gonna drag me, but you must don't know me or my business or the
I'm Beyonce and I gotta be high.
Listen, you couldn't have known. You couldn't have known.
I gotta be high. And the beehives came for your ass.
And now I ain't mean to.
No, yeah, no, you ain't mean to. These people trying to threaten me.
Looking for the people reading these posts because I be having to know what's going on. And then they say they didn't mean for the status to go that way every time they criticize her.
And then
what did you think?
I don't know.
Next
you like call her.
Somebody.
Next time y'all do it, please tag me. Don't let my friends send it to me. If you want a reaction on 1700 or something to be addressed, tag 1700. Can't nobody help you but 1700. I don't know what y'all think the other people in the post gonna do. Because can't nobody else help you but 1700. So if you got a problem with 1700, email me. I ain't gonna say call for real because that phone be going off the hook all day, every day. But it's ways to get in contact.
You could definitely have copied and post that Facebook status and sent it in an email. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. Because that shows your true intention.
Yeah.
Because you was trying to be seen or let other people know that the business ain't as good as y'all think it is or whatever it is.
I spent that 170.
Yep. That's what it be. That's what it be. But if you really want action or something to happen behind this, email the business. If she ain't see you walking up and down.
True story. I'm gonna tell you all this, and I'll true story. One of my employees, and I'm telling you all this because I'm telling you the ins and outs of the business of being in a restaurant. My employees filled up. These two customers are sitting at the bar. They waiting on their food. She filled up their waters twice. Some odd reason, my busser, which is a no-no, is at the end of the bar rolling silverware, but I'm anal about my silverware, so they dip it. They make sure they clean it because I done been to restaurants that had nasty silverware. I'm anal. I'm one of them people that ask for hot water. Mm-hmm. So I be on their ass about the silverware. She got a cup with bleach, like a water pitcher with bleach, and she dipping the silverware in there. Some odd reason, my employee thought it was a good thing to put her, like, come and pour it in the customer's water, refill it. The customer drank the water.
No.
That wasn't on Facebook. Because what happened? It was
corrected right there.
We corrected it right there. It was addressed right there. That's what you pay insurance for. All that stuff. Mistakes do happen. It was so many things that could have been done, but that's the person that could have blasted.
Listen, for real.
That's the person. You don't even know what happened. If I didn't never say this, you would have never known it happened.
Yeah.
You would have never known what happened.
And like you said, that's out of business. Like things gonna happen.
Things gonna happen. No one is perfect, but when y'all come in there and put the price, the receipt with y'all money, y'all spent this and y'all did this. That girl was spending money. She was spending money. She could have dragged me. She could have dragged me. That was a real way to drag me. She just like compensated me for being off. Take care of my medical bills. I said 1-800 State Farm. Hey, this is what happened.
Poison control.
That's it. Yes.
Yep.
That's it. Apologetic. I'm not saying it could have went so many different ways, y'all. But the way that y'all trying to drag me for some food is insane. I don't cook like your mother. No, I don't cook like your granny. Your mama. I'm not them. I cook like 1700. They're like, oh, the macaroni's so soulful. It tastes like chicken. That's what separates me from the rest, y'all. That's what I've been doing.
Not as too soulful.
What?
I ain't ever heard no shit like that before.
They got something to say about everything.
That is too soulful. This soulful.
The greens got too much.
You know this.
The greens got too much. I don't like these grits. The grits are too. They not blended.
They are grits. They is too grits.
Like they too much grits.
They too
gritty. And they don't be gritty. And I get people that.
And I just won't get stuff like that.
Listen,
I don't be wanting a bunch of grits either. I swear, when I come to anybody restaurant and they always have catfish and grits, I'll be like, I'm gonna give me a steak and eggs because I don't want no bowl of grits. I just don't want no grits.
You know what you want though.
Yeah,
you know
so
what you
I'm
want.
Stop getting it then.
Like you know what to eat out, and you know what to eat at your house.
Yeah, you get shrimp or grits
because they saw it on somebody post.
Yeah, it's shrimp or grits. You gonna get that many shrimp. It's always like that. It ain't never been just a bowl of shrimp and then a little thing of grits. It's always grits and then big shrimp all over, and it's just not a bowl of sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know what else people be looking for. It's the same.
They want me to come from the sky.
Yep.
Put the parsley on top.
I'm like, feed them grapes and shit.
Air. If you don't like it, you don't have to come here.
You don't.
It's okay.
You don't. I done been to so many places that I did not like and I ain't dragged.
You want you to see for yourself.
Yes.
Because when people got something to say about places, I'm like, that's not the experience.
Yep.
That's not what I had. I didn't eat that.
Yeah.
Or if they ask me, people like, what did you get when you did? I'm like, I didn't eat that.
Yeah.
I got catfish, I get steak and eggs, and I have some gumbo.
Yeah.
I don't eat,
that's true.
I don't be eating oxtails and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then everybody got different perspectives. Like, cause you will be like, they wings big. I'm like, the wings is okay for me.
Yeah. And I hate big wings.
Yeah. That's why I say everything. Like E.
I ate it.
He like his steak medium. But it's good to him medium, but it ain't gonna be good to Teasy to medium.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not gonna be good. Like that's not gonna be the same for everybody. So stop taking your pure opinion on what it is or how good it is. Because his was good medium. Yeah. But hers wasn't good. It could be the same steak, the same way. But she got hers well done. It could have been well done. But it ain't gonna give you the same flavor or taste no more because we cooked it and prepared it a different way. I'm like, y'all gotta know what y'all eating too. Stop going places because y'all just, I just want to go. Yeah. If you a chicken and wing people, don't come to 17.
Listen.
This ain't for that.
I done seen people go to barbecue places and get steak and be like, that steak wasn't hidden. I'm like, it was a barbecue. What you talking about? That's a barbecue place.
Yeah. Ask the waiter then, what do they recommend? Because they'll tell you 9 times out of 10, they always say, well, we known for this.
Yes, the barbecue. Why are you getting a steak? Why?
They do it.
People, I guess you can try whatever you want, but I don't think that's something to complain about once it's not what you thought it was gonna be. It's just like what you thought. See you next time, buddy. You don't get a free meal and a refund because you didn't like it.
You don't.
It has to be something wrong with the service.
Yeah.
In most cases.
It has to be.
Or like you said, I don't know if we was recording or not, but like hair in the food or like it gotta be something crazy.
Raw.
It got raw.
Yeah. Spoiled. Anything like that, like that's some stuff I could get thrown. But if you don't like the way that I prepare with the cuisines that I make, that's not for you then. No. It's just not for you. It's not nasty. It's just not for you. That's not the way you like your stuff prepared. Yeah. You like Diamond's chicken. Which is some of the you like Savoy's chicken. That's fine. I don't make Savoy's chicken. I don't know what their recipe is. If y'all know, let me know. But I don't know.
That shit is good.
Man, that shit be good. Yes. They known for that chicken. If you love chicken, them the spots you go to. Don't come to me asking me about why it don't taste like this. I don't know why it don't taste like how you want it to taste.
Yeah. I guess you should go back there and prepare it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have a cooking class.
Cooking class.
I don't want with these hard head.
Bro, you've been hit it literally since the beginning. Back to back. How do you deal with that though? Like, do you have an outlet? Do you have a therapist? Do you have like what's your? Because I seen somebody say, I think it was another person in the business, the food industry here in Milwaukee, and it was like my first review. I went to a deep depression. Yeah. I saw that post and I was like, yeah, that's real.
Somebody told me just don't get in it, period. If I ever thought about it, I wouldn't. I don't want to.
It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot, especially with me not knowing where my cancer came from. Yeah. That's a stress.
Already.
It can come from stress. And I don't have an outlet, y'all. I went to a therapy right before I got diagnosed with cancer, and I still ain't went back to therapy. I've been going through so much in my life that I guess it's a norm to me that like this, the restaurant, I ain't saying it's easy or, you know what I'm saying? But I was always the black sheep. I was the darkest person, so I always got talked about. I was almost the fattest person I got talked about. The loudest person I used to have a flat booty up into COVID and I got my fucking butt done. I was never the chosen one. I was never the chosen one. So this is just norm. It's a norm to me, and it's not normal to everybody else. So some people can go into deep depression, but I just keep it going. Yeah. I deal with a parent that got mental health issues. I deal with a parent that my parents was on drugs at one point in time, and I took care of myself. I've been taking care of myself since I've been 14. So this is like just pulling up my bootstrap, keeping it moving. Like, what else, Lord? They give it to the strongest. I must be one of the strongest ones. I know my name got to be written in the next Bible. It got to be. Man, for real, I'm so serious. The book of Rosetta, it gotta be, because a lot of people just couldn't endure it. Do I want a therapist? Yeah, but I'll be like, she done told Nene all this shit already. What the fuck else we about to do? Cause she like, bitch, is you crying? Is you okay? You good? You got some money? All right then, bitch. Okay, we good. Hang up the phone. That's just it. I'm so serious.
I definitely suggest going back, because like that's a lot, and you sound like one of, like you said, like the strongest soldier. Like you dealt with this and that even before even opening the business and all of that stuff. But I think that we all need an outlet for real, and we not even for them to give us the answers, but just for us to talk and process it, because it's stuff that you may, who you just say, Nene? Yeah, it's stuff that you may not even tell her. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that you may not tell your best friend. Like,
do you like to go get your nails done?
Oh, because the nails is fly right now.
I keep looking at it. I keep looking like, girl, that break is done now.
Nikki keep the nails done every 3 weeks, and I'm gonna be in her chair every 3 weeks. That is one of my outlets. I shop. Okay. I'm a shopper. Amazon in my house every day. Yeah. I'm a shopper. Even if it's a Christian, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Either the boosters, the shoppers, the Amazon, somebody
at the door.
I gotta meet 2 boosters when I leave for Christian, but I'm a shopper. That's one of my things.
I need their information.
How are you finding boosters?
I said, people still boost.
Shit, they be putting up that shit.
People still boost.
Like, that's a small, medium, and man. Let me get that.
They be like, this 3T set is $400.
No, for real. No, I don't mess with them no more.
I get it. You took a risk stealing, but
no, they like 75 cents on the dollar. 75 cents on the dollar.
She went up on her Nike tech. No, baby, you'll sell them to me for $100. Yeah, that's all I got. Don't go up on 150 because you think
I was gonna say, ain't they 100?
No, they like 300, 100, like 150.
Yeah, the jacket and the pants. It's one song.
I'm like, shoot, I just bought James one. What was it? $80? Maybe that was on sale.
Where was you at?
Maybe it's at the outlet.
Like Foot Locker. No.
Was it on sale?
Oh no, I was at the outlet.
Yeah, you
did get it from the outlet. It was $80.
Yeah, you caught.
Yeah, I get a few like track pants. Yeah, track pants and shit from the outlet.
Yeah,
the ones I did have. And one I got them at Dick's, but they was on sale.
I just seen some Nike pants that I wanted for 414 day red. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do red on red. $90. I gotta buy that cart real quick. I'm like, $90 for some pants? No, thank you.
It was Nike.
Yeah, they was Nike.
You made me just think about 414 day. I think somebody doing something. Mocha and them got something going on. Are you affiliated with them?
I don't even know who that is. I know what you call it is Social X. I'm gonna go there on 413 day on Sunday.
I know.
It's on that Sunday. They having something at Elevate.
Yeah.
I know Manny, Macho and them having something at
Allure. On Monday.
I thought that was Elevate. Elevate not doing it?
Yeah, that's City Social.
No, Social X having something.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
On Sunday.
Damn, too many
414 day.
Yeah.
Theirs will be on Sunday, and then Macho and them having something on actual Monday at Allure.
So, dang it, I wish I had my phone, but on 414 day, Mocha, my bartender Ivy, my friend Ivy, she like in music, like they having a music fest. I'm surprised.
Where at City Social?
No,
Deer District. I saw that. Rodea, Fort Walkie Rodea is a part of that, and they gonna have some vendors. I said, could I come in?
Yeah,
and it was like it's later in the day, so when people get off work,
yeah, you should look into that.
Yeah, because I'm like, I want to come in.
My wife can be gone.
We got a VN Sunday, so yeah.
And I've been selling and not making them.
Oh, please, and thank you. Okay. But yeah, so I'm excited about 414 day actually this year. I am. I'm off. I'm so happy.
I be geek. I be geek for it every year. I be geek for it.
Okay, let me know your hours, girl.
Oh please, my God. The only days after now until June because we going 7 days a week come June. Because we
have breakfast.
We are
really?
7 days.
Salmon croquettes.
Oh yes, give me a salmon croquette.
Like that. Yes.
And some grits.
Yes. So another plus, like I come from a family of chefs. My cousin, that's like my big sister. She coming on board on the team in June when she get done with her contract, and she's gonna be one of my head chefs, and she gonna do the breakfast and lunch.
I heard that breakfast is a different beast.
It's a different beast.
I heard that, and I was like, oh, you would think like, okay.
No. Oh, what you mean, like more work or more expensive?
More difficult.
More difficult, but we're gonna keep it real simple. We're gonna have a simple mute
toast. Get this toast over here and stop playing.
It's gonna be simple. It's gonna be simple.
Like
in and out.
Yeah, breakfast.
Not like the brunch food, like with the steak and eggs and all that stuff.
Like TNT.
Yeah.
Get you some breakfast.
Yeah.
Get you some breakfast.
Yeah.
Is that the spot I said that was reopened? Is that the spot on Hampton? What is it?
No. You talking about
what was that that's reopened and Bam just shared his cousin?
Oh, that red and white building?
It used to not Laos. Was it? It used to be.
No,
Laos?
what you call it was Laos.
Oh yeah,
that shack was Laos.
The Asian man used to own it, and he only took money. My little dip used to take me there. No, it was breakfast. He only took cash.
Oh, you talking about Billard?
Off of 35th. Off of 35th, and
they only open till like 3.
Yeah.
A real breakfast place.
Yeah, the Asian man used to do it, and you only get paid him cash. And I cannot Sonny's or something like that. So, yeah,
cash only.
Yeah,
I said, damn, I take no debit card.
I can't stand a place like that because I don't want to go find the cash. I don't want to go get to my bank. Oh, I'm getting charged an ATM fee and all of that. But I understand.
Yeah, that's because it ain't trackable.
Yep,
I really wish people would pay me one way. I want to be paid one way.
Oh, you don't want Zelle, Cash App, Apple.
Too many places.
Yeah.
I got my cards and stuff tied differently.
I'm happy that I'm out of that for real. Because like at the house, we did Cash Drop, we did Zelle, we did Apple Pay, Cash App, all that. Yeah. So Ashley like adding that shit up at the end of the night. She like, did we get our money?
It's work.
Did we have it?
Did we make it?
Did we make it? Did you see it come through, Rosa? I'm like, God damn. Like, just pay me one way. I don't want to take nothing else.
And then, like, I like to see what all I made. It's too much going in every app.
Yeah.
And then you done forgot about an app. Like, oh shit, they Apple Pay.
Yeah.
You were like, oh,
I got kicked out
take
of
it now. I take the payment.
Yeah. I'm gonna take everything, but yeah, I would like to have just one way. And you could do it that way. Well, I guess like if they had cards.
Won't even everybody won't pay through the app.
Yep.
So now you gotta have like you paying for your internet service.
Yep.
But people don't want to use the internet service; they want to DM
you. Shout out to everybody that bought a MKET yesterday. But it was
whoa.
But it was definitely these shirts here. But they red this year, so I do a different color every year. They red this year. People definitely was hitting me and was like, can I Apple Pay?
So wait, are they gone? Is it over? Is it?
No, I still got them.
Okay.
Yeah, I still got them. And then on Sunday, well, this will be out after that maybe. Yeah, this will be out after that. But yesterday we was at Rachel's having a black and bold pop-up. So on Sunday.
It's going to be 6.
Yeah.
So she doing that, like us doing vending. Yeah. That's why I say I know my wine.
Yeah. So this Sunday at where?
At their place. I don't know the name of it. It's like 18. I don't know the name of it. It's their address.
They got
a venue.
The venue.
76.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What time it start?
12 to 5. So it's me, Rachel,
44. You gonna be working.
Teasy, Butter, and Brittany Owens.
Hey, Britt gonna be there too.
Yep.
Oh, come on, no, y'all got some.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to jump in the DM for that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be a good time, and I'm like, I like it because like it's just black women come together.
Yeah.
Like, but then I was like, dang, I wish we could have got somebody else because they're gonna be like, oh, it's only because y'all popular. I was like, dang.
Just that at the live. I'm like, popular in what? High school? I had a podcast in high school.
Right.
Still had to build it up from the bottom.
They don't believe in good work, and that's a lot of thing with our people. They don't believe in.
They want handout.
They want
asking
handouts.
Oh, it's only because you're popular. It's only because.
No.
Well, how did you get popular? By doing your shit.
Yeah,
this girl got mad because I wouldn't share a kitchen with her. She was like, I know you this and that, and I'm just trying to. I got my degree. I got this going on for myself. I'm just looking for.
You want to come cook?
Like, no, she want to cook in my kitchen and sell her food.
You could come cook for $17.
No, that's what they do though. They want to
pay you.
Yeah, they want to be. They want to use your platform. I'm like, that's crazy. Just build your own.
Yeah.
Why would you want to come and do exactly what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Exactly where I'm at. How you on some of my toes now?
I just had somebody ask me to collaborate with them on an event, and I'm like, I don't want to come off wrong, but I'm just like, and I said it before she said it, so I was happy that she said it. She was like, I don't have a name yet, so I would like to collaborate with you so that I can get and I was happy that she said that.
That's something different.
Yeah, I was happy that she said that, but I'm like, I'm just in a season where I'm just not taking on more stuff right now, like. No shade, no hate, no nothing. I just gotta think about my mental health and my physical health and all of that. I'm like, I'm just not at a point where I'm taking on additional things.
Wait, you know what? I'm gonna be a little messy right now, but let me tell y'all this. So this is my first time like sitting down with Kayla. Like we've been in different places together, but this is my first time, and y'all, she really dope. Like me and TZ always see each other. That's my girl, but Kayla's really dope. So it was told to me like. She reached out to do a toy drive with my ex and like never answered the phone again or never responded back. I was like, even before like this, I'm like, that's not her, y'all. That's what I'm gonna say. That's not her at all. Yeah. Because ain't no way. Because you just like you just said, if it's not my season, it's not my season. If I can do it, I can't do it. So why
and I'm like, I didn't know that was your ex or whatever. I listened to y'all podcast. I heard something about a toy drive, and I was like, oh, that's something that I would be a part of. But then you know how you bite off more than you can chew. Yeah, it was like a breakfast or something. Yeah. And I'm like, I said, okay, I can't do a drive. Like I can't host a drive and have people bring toys. But I said, do you need volunteers? That's what I said. And you probably seen the messages. I said, do you need volunteers? And they was just like, not at this time. Or whoever was like, not at this time. I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm like, I can't host a drive at this time. I don't have the capacity to do that. But what I will do is show up on the day of and wrap gifts and play with the kids and do this kind of stuff.
Which is a dope thing because then when you share it on your platform, more people come out. You know what I'm saying? More, you don't have to do an actual drive. But the thing is that my whole point is get to know somebody. Yeah. Get to know them for your own self. Don't take other people. That's even with the restaurant. Just full circle again. Yeah. But get to know it. Get your own perspective of people. Don't just run with it. Don't run with people's narrative because it's three sides of the story.
Yeah. And people will be like, oh, you mean you nasty? You said you was going to do something or you ain't going to do it or whatever. Like, you don't know, people, real life happening for real for people. Like, real life is happening and ain't nobody just being mean and nasty and not showing up and doing all the things. And for me, a lot of people didn't know because that ain't something I post on Facebook, but I've been dealing with health issues since 2023. You know what I'm saying? So I may have the capacity today and I may not have that shit tomorrow because I don't have the strength in my body to do it tomorrow. And you may see me out a week from now and be like, well, look at her kicking it. Like, bitch, I was down bad yesterday. You don't know what was going on.
Do you know how many sponsorship things I got? Like, this one girl keep gnawing on me. Like, well, I got this coming up. You gonna sponsor me? I'm like, yo, demeanor, like the way you coming off on me, baby. I cannot.
It's gotta be the same person that be. It's
no one on you. Is it no one on you? Like,
yeah, it's gotta be the same person.
But why do y'all? I tell people too. So I mean, I've reached out to local Black businesses for sponsorships, but it be small stuff. Can you give me a hat? Can you give me a T-shirt? Whatever. But like, why do y'all feel like we got the money to be sponsoring? Like, we ain't big corporations. We not.
And I
do you just want the name? Cause
with some money.
Yeah, I know it.
This one worth my sponsorship.
Right.
Hello. And so I have to really look into before I sponsor or pay some money.
Ask some questions.
Yep, ask some questions that we were talking about in the beginning.
I give you a bottle of wine.
Yeah. And that's cool. That's cool. Like, people like, go find the real money. Like, go write the pitch decks and do all of that and go find the real money because we don't have the 20 G's that you want for your event. We don't. Like, we ain't got that. We don't have it. Or the 5.
I'm like, I ain't even got cable in my studio. Hey.
I'm like, well, what are you really looking for? Are you looking for the association or the money? Or, you know, the name on it or the money?
This
like, what are you
person,
really
for
looking
me,
for?
it's the type of event that they're having. They feel like because of the type of event it is, that everything should be free. That's given the services, or discount.
So I gotta pay for it.
It doesn't matter.
So I gotta pay for it.
So that's my thing. Like, if I hire, even if I do Breakfast with Santa, right? Then that was Devin thing. Mm-hmm. So, but if I do, and I'm like, hey, Teasy, y'all gonna come over here and host it? Just because I'm giving back to that doesn't mean that Teasy them are giving back. Now they choose to say, you know what? I think this dope. I'm gonna do it on GP. But don't come to me
expecting me to be free for service.
No,
that's like me hiring my DJ.
That's something that you say that
the DJ don't care. I always use the DJ. They gotta get paid.
Yes, baby.
They getting paid regardless of what you're doing, what you're having. They gotta get paid. Pay me like you pay your DJ.
Pay me like you pay your DJ.
Pay me like you pay your DJ. You gotta pay your DJ.
You gotta pay him.
Pay me like you pay him.
I'm not understanding how you want somebody to host and don't want to pay.
I had to pay a DJ the other day for Brunch After Dark, and it was
no more.
Man, it was weak. The Brunch After Dark had less than 20 people in it, and that man wanted $350.
And guess what he had? Guess what you had to do? Give him the $350.
I was what was so bad is I didn't even make enough cash, and I don't have Cash App or Apple Pay. So my other little brother was sitting there. I was like, "Can you give me $150 because I can't?
Yeah,
he don't take." And I had to do it like that because I didn't even make enough money even to cover this thing.
Mm-hmm. And that's how I was just gonna say that's the cost of paying business.
People just not knowing what's gonna happen. And it should be happening anyway.
Damn.
Yeah.
Gotta pay you.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm gonna do it every time because guess what? I need you. I need you to show up whether people come or not. Because they get here and ain't no music going, they gonna be talking shit about that. Like,
man, I swear. You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard running a business. But it is some perks to it. I'm sure you love cooking.
I do that shit in my sleep, y'all.
Yeah.
I eat, sleep, and turkey legs is like my phone. Like when you call my phone, my picture is a turkey leg. My brother's gonna be mad. Like, take that shit off your phone. I said, shit. Oh, what's that song? This $1 million phone. What's that song, y'all? That's my new anthem. Come on now. It's some little hood song.
I probably don't know it.
It's $1 million.
Because I like What the Helly, low key. What the Helly?
What? I ain't heard it. Oh, I just
49. What the hell?
I just seen some girl post a picture and she was like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "Oh, maybe she just talking shit." It's a song. Okay.
It's a real song.
Okay. Girl Rock 49. I think that's his name.
Dude, I wish I had my phone. Ashley put me up on all the songs, y'all.
Yes, Ashley be knowing all
the
Milwaukee songs, all the hood songs. I don't know none of this.
It's $1 million phone, something like that. But I said because my old number was 899. I just got rid of it. Like,
ooh, that's an old ass Sprint number. 899.
899. But it's the restaurant number now. But I like the song because I be like, yeah, I'm $1 million bitch with
$1 million phone.
Man, I remember when I bought my first turkey legs, my first case of turkey legs. I was like, damn, my auntie really bought them for me, to be honest. I swear to God, she went to a distributor in Chicago.
Put me on.
And put me on. She bought them. She was like, yeah, you can get turkey legs from here. I used to drive to Chicago to get my turkey legs before I had a distributor. Every week.
And now they bring them to you.
Every week, yes. They got to drop the load. I don't even feel like driving no more. I used to have a Chevy Cruze putting 16 cases of turkey legs, and I house them at your house. And I house them at your house, my house. My auntie had a deep freezer in the back of her. I swear to God, I had a.
You got about 3 of them turkey legs over there, don't you?
It's your week. I'm coming to pick them up this week. They be happy.
I remember I came to your house to they got some.
Man, I swear to God, everybody had to pitch in. Everybody, it's time.
Before you had 1700, were you at another establishment, like where you want to do like spotlights at different bars and stuff?
I did it a couple times, but not like that.
No. Okay.
Nope. It was word of mouth. I was just hustling out the bando. I swear to God, I was hustling out the man, frying fish on the patio.
That's crazy.
He frying turkeys.
You got some pictures of that?
Yeah.
I'm like, you should post that stuff. Videos and pictures. Yeah.
I remember when I came back from when I got my butt done, I did an Alfredo giveaway. and I did over like 200 or 300 giveaways of Alfredo because I was gone for like 2 months.
Oh yeah,
and
so they like, where you at?
Listen, my phone was ringing like you would thought I was hustling off that phone for real. Everybody like, you ain't open today? That's the longest. That's why I probably didn't close when I had cancer because it tore me up to like for real. So I'm like, I'm not open today. I was like, yo, I got to come back harder, let them know that they've been missing what they've been missing. I gave away Alfredo for a whole 5 or 6 hours, and everybody got full plates of Alfredo, jerk or regular chicken of Alfredo, and I gave it away like for real. I was like, damn, how you do that?
So if the people that are thinking about like, oh, she only popular because she got sex, that's how. Yeah. That's how. You got to put that work in.
You got to put that work in.
People like, I'm not finna give away no Alfredo place. You know how much chicken and noodles and sauce and stuff is? That's how you get on.
How long was you out with your butt done?
Almost 2 months. Probably over that. I went in.
You put that on Facebook. I'm like, Rosetta got her butt done.
I did. This ain't my ass. I had a pancake ass. I'm trying to think how I was like,
this ain't my ass.
This is a pancake ass. But I was getting them niggas though. They were still coming. They love this chocolate baby. I'm trying to think of. I was out for a minute. It was more than 3 months, y'all. I was out bad because I barely got home from the DR, and then they put me in St. Francis, and I was in.
So what happened?
Wait, what?
Did something happen with your surgery?
That's why I'm like, why was it 2 months?
I remember you saying something like this.
I got a infection, like a staph infection. I can't think of what's the real terminology for it.
Sepsis?
No, but my foot had blew up and my leg was swollen. It was like 2 of my legs at one time. It got so bad it started peeling. My auntie had to come over there with me and V and the DR because Nene, she was freaking out for real. And she didn't want to freak out in front of me. But they was massaging the infection in my bloodline. It felt like somebody dropped hot chicken grease on my feet. That's how bad it was. So I had to fly home. And when you elevate it, everything goes up.
Yeah,
and I'm sitting there, I was crying. I couldn't relax on the plane. We had to land in Florida. I had to have a wheelchair. It was like so much. My aunt and her husband had got me to St. Francis from Illinois in less than 35 minutes. That's how fast they was driving to get me into Wisconsin so I could be okay. I got there. Mind you, I couldn't have no visitors. People think me and V are friends, but we're really first cousins. Yeah. We're first cousins, like for real. Our parents are our sisters. And so she was standing at the ER gates crying, yelling out my chart to them of everything she knows about me. She can't take needles. She can't do this. She can't do this. It's her blood type. Please take care of her. Mind you, can't nobody come back there with. She got a baby. She got a baby. Please save my cousin. I was pissing everywhere because when you get an infection, I'm pissing everywhere. Yeah. So she snuck in the hospital because she got a group home with a badge to say I was one of her clients just so she can see me. Swear to God.
That's crazy. She crazy.
God, if I'm lying, I'm flying, but I had got an infection. I had to lay on my BBL right away, y'all. Right away. Yeah. And I had got all this in my tummy tuck. I had did my arms, all that shit. I was like, bitch about to be snatched. She set my ass down.
That happened immediately.
While you was still in DR healing?
Dog, I was there for 14 days, but I had to come back.
I'm like, get me the fuck home.
My auntie like, no, she got to get home.
Yes.
But my auntie, old school.
No. And they don't know how really.
They don't know nothing. This lady tried to give me a pill. I went back to the place where I got the surgery from in the emergency room where the urgent care was down there. She's like, here, take this pill out her hand.
Out her hand?
Nene said, she's not gonna take that
shit. She said, here, die real quick. Yeah. They ain't got time. Like that.
They don't give a goddamn.
They don't give a. And they healthcare system is completely different.
They hate that we really come over there and do that. Like they don't give a damn about it. So when I got to St. Francis, I had blood clots. That's why I shouted out Dr. Prosper because my friend that's a surgeon in Arizona, the one that helped me, she called St. Luke's like, hey, my friend got blood clots. I'm sitting there right now.
Yes.
She heard it over the phone. I was gasping for air. I promise you, I done been through some shit. I done been through some shit for real. Like,
I'm like, would you recommend it to anybody?
Hell no. I tell everybody. One of the girls on my Facebook page, she know I went because we started a group. Like me and the girls that went the same time I did. A couple of them died. So we started a group against the doctor, Dr. Decina. Don't never go to him. I don't give a fuck if you got your last 10 and you want a butt. Do not go to him because he's not a good doctor. He's not clean or nothing like that. So the young lady from here was gonna go, and she's kind of known for like party rental. And she was like, I just want to ask your honest God's truth. I said she still went and forfeited like 25 G's because when she got there, she was like, I just couldn't do
it. Listen, I know somebody that went, and the day before, the night before or something, the doctor who was supposed to do her surgery the next day, the person died on the table. So she called me, tell me we talking about it, whatever. And she goes to get it the next day. I'm like, and she by herself. Nobody's with her. She's by herself. And I'm like so scared for her. Because I'm like, you have a family back at home. Like, I'm so scared. Like, do what y'all want to do. It's y'all money. But like, listen to these other stories.
Yeah,
it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
You have to do research on your doctor.
and people falsify their documentation.
Yeah.
You don't listen to it. Like if you got high blood pressure, all that
stuff. Oh, the individual, the person who wants to will lie and be like, oh, I ain't got nothing.
And they don't care.
They don't.
My BMI was really too high for everything I was getting done.
They don't care.
No, my anesthesiologist, she had told me I was supposed to get all this sucked in, y'all. I went over there for the gusto. When I tell you I was like, if I'm gonna do it,
if I was come back a whole new bitch.
No, for real. If they told me I could have got my nose done at that point in time, I would have had new titties.
They look in most places like Miami wouldn't even deal.
You can't do that. Suck her up. Another 5. You said 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. And I'm like, well, they get the best results. I got this type of butt. I want it done. And the anesthesiologist, mind you, she worked for the doctor. She don't know me from a can of paint. Yep. She said, the Lord told me that you can't get your face done, baby. Tell me to get your $2,500 back because you're not getting your face done. I'm not clearing you for that.
I love that.
I would have been dead.
Yes, I love that.
Too much. She said that's too much. Your BMI is too high. She said I'm drawing the line.
Because guess what? That's also her license in play.
I don't know if they care.
You don't know who in the room with you when once they come to it. You don't know no. I woke up during my surgery. I could feel them tugging on me. I'm screaming for dear life.
Would not recommend. 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I promise to God, do not recommend. Jesus. Who just said my cancer didn't come from that? We don't know where the shit stem from. We
don't know where cancer comes from. We don't.
I don't know where it comes from. I really did not. I don't know. That's why I answered the question I don't have. Is that I don't know where it stemmed from. Like for real. I don't know. And then I remember my mom had to they wheeled me down at one hospital and my son was down there. And I was like, really forced this ass and you got a kid. Wow. You could have not been here for him. And then what? Because who's gonna do what you do?
I was just gonna say, I think that you had to go through all of those things so that you could tell your story so that other people could feel it.
I tell people all the time, they ask me in that group, the Dr. Decina group, all the time, like, is this really real? Were you this person?
Yes.
I said, baby,
bitch, why would I lie?
Do not go over there. The girl I told you either 2 or 3 people died, and you bring your doctor gifts. That's what they were saying. Like, he requested a hamburger helper because they don't get it there. The girl, his assistant, she was from the States. And she's like, I had a hamburger helper. My auntie came over with a whole big old Louis bag of hamburger helper. She got him a plaque made. She's like, thank you for taking care of my needs. Mind you, my auntie went through plastic surgery, but here in the States like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. So she thinking like, girl, gone. You'll be all right. When she saw me, she wanted to take the whole motherfucking state out. I promise. The whole country. She's like, where's the bombs at? Because we need to kill all these motherfuckers off.
And she flew over there. Listen.
She thought she was coming over there to be like, this, like, I did this before. You overreacting. You're not trying to walk. You wasting money.
I can't.
Baby, leg was a hippo. Both of my legs was one leg at one time.
And the doctor said it was what? Blood clot?
She said they was rubbing the infection down in her leg.
Girl, when I think of whatever it was, I can't think of what it is. I couldn't even bathe myself, y'all. I couldn't use the bathroom.
Is it Versa? I'm trying to think.
What is you just had to wait until they had to just take care of you.
They had to, I begged. I know I came home in August, so I had to go in June or April or something like that.
Reversed or nothing, did you?
No. No.
So they probably just put her on heavy antibiotics and
heavy antibiotics. Yeah. And So that's when I found Dr. Prosper. Actually, one of my doctors was one of my high school. She used to be on the cheer team in high school, and she a doctor. She a black doctor here.
What's her name?
Kiana. Kiana. I know her first name. I can't think of it because she married now. Yeah. But her name is Kiana. She a black doctor. She's the primary care doctor, and she like a big kahuna too. Who would have known that she was gonna be a doctor?
That's tight.
Man,
That's
for real.
tight.
She saw me. She was like, I saw this name keep coming up. She came in my room. She was like, I'm gonna live. Even the black plastic surgeon at St. Luke's, she was like, I don't even supposed to be here. When somebody get their body done overseas, we don't supposed to touch them.
What?
No, when you come back, they don't supposed to touch you. They can't do nothing for you.
I'm supposed to just die over here? You a doctor. Fix this. What?
She stood. This lady was, I promise you, this lady is like 5'2". You could tell she work out. She a black plastic surgeon at St. Louis right now to this day. She is like, I don't even supposed to help you. She said, but the Lord said, help this. She said, you got a bigger calling on your life. And if I don't help you, then somebody else ain't going to be helped. That needs to be helped down the line.
What I say?
I got to tell a story. I don't know who I'm going to help. And then, you know what? One time for my Thanksgiving give back, Rico Love popped up out of the blue. Rico Love.
That's crazy.
Just because some of the people that was helping volunteer knew him, and he gave out food, didn't nobody even know. I was like, y'all don't put no camera in his face.
No, please don't, because he don't be like.
I'm not that person. Yeah. I'm not that person that be online like, oh, I got to show you I help these people, this, that, another. Because if it come from your heart and it's genuine, you don't have to do all that. I don't need no recognition.
Yeah. And I'm like, the people will tell the story for it. They'll go tell the gospel for you. Like, yeah, she did this. Oh, I remember her. She helped me with this. You know, like they'll tell, just like all the people coming out about Cat Williams. He ain't never said nothing. He did none of that stuff for these people. They saying it.
They saying it.
Yeah.
I had a lady call me today for some prosthetic boobs. She was like, I know your mama. This and that. I've been trying to get up to you. She was like, I saw your pictures. You don't know me, but I know your family. And then the lady that on MK Daiquiri Shack, she her friend. I just saw her Monday for the tailgate. She was like, oh yeah, I need to get up with you. I walk in there and both of them today. They give me a bra boob. I'm sitting up there.
Look at that.
Shut up. Pulled up on you.
Pulled up on me. They got a whole center in Menominee Falls. I can't think of the name right off the back, but they make breasts for black people for real.
That's good.
Are they your skin color?
Oh,
yeah, Mike, let us see the titties.
Let us see the titties.
You know I don't care. Y'all know I don't care about the titties, but I got little titties here, but my mom was like, you put your titties on. I said, what titties, Dion? I ain't no titties there, Dion. Yeah, you get these boots up.
Oh, they in the bra. Okay. I was thinking that they was like on your skin, like they stick like a chick. I can wear it with a swimsuit or something.
A swimsuit, because you know I have.
Oh, okay.
These titties.
Oh,
look at these titties.
Really?
Oh, they got a nipple on
They got a nipple.
I love that. Look. Yes.
And I can get some made custom to my scar.
Yeah.
But she just wanted me to have some titties. I'm so happy I ain't wore a bra in a long time, girl.
And I think that's a part of like feeling like a woman.
No,
and stuff
for real.
Like that. It's a huge thing for people.
Imagine having sex like this.
Show up with some titties. You don't even know me.
That is so nice.
And I know that that's some money.
These are expensive.
Yes, I'm like
she wouldn't even let me run my card or nothing.
And she said you could just come get them.
Here, get the titties. No, she pulled up to her with the titties.
No, I went to her to get the titties, but today shot. But she gave me like a whole breast cancer kit. She didn't have to do that. The prosthetic titties, the insurance only give them to you like once out of your lifetime. They don't fuck with you like that. Then they all be like
white people titties. Yeah, that's why I was like, are they black people titties?
Man, there's some good people.
Man, it is.
I swear to God. And that's why you got to continue to tell your story, because should them titties wouldn't showed up if you weren't telling your story.
And making connections with people like that is so big now. Like if I meet somebody and I'm like, they be like, oh, I've been wanting to know about you, or Kayla introduced me to people. She's really good with that.
You know that.
She'll throw that lob in a minute, and I'll be like, damn. And then they're like, oh yeah, I see you, and people don't know you.
Yeah.
But then they see you, and I'm like, I've been following your podcast, or I heard about you on this. I just never got a chance to meet you or whatever. But a lot of that stuff be connections, just with the dude that I met today he was like, he did his research on everything that I do. And he was like, I could just feel like your brand. I said, I know. I could have been way bigger than this if I had the
Who is it?
And all that. The boss.
Yeah.
And he was just like, but I just like how he came to me.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to do May, June, July with you.
Yes.
And we're going to make
and
this
let's
work.
see what this look like.
He was like, and then I'll let you review it after 3 months. When you can see how your numbers maybe went up. Let's everything.
And you know, he also be, I don't know if you've ever seen him in person, but he also be at City Social and the link.
So he told me, like, you hosted karaoke. I was there. I was like, oh, yeah, you did our videos. And he was like, yeah, because he wanted to do our live for Sunday. And I'm like, yeah, we probably can't pay right now because, you know, we got to pay afterwards.
Yeah.
But, so let me tell you this.
Yeah.
So one of your months, I'm going to pay for one of your months.
Oh,
look at that. Look at that.
Because you believed in me and shit, you came to my small place and I'm going to make sure that you go to a bigger place. I am.
And that's all people need to do is see it. They see your name already big here. Like other people just need to see it, see the visual. But like what they just say, they funny, they crazy, whatever. Like let me listen to the pod.
This girl wrote me on Monday. We was in class. She was like, I just want you to know, I love y'all dynamic. Y'all was so dope. I'm now following the movement, and I've been following y'all now. You know, I didn't know about y'all.
Yeah. Oh, she was there on Sunday, probably with a friend or something. Yeah.
I was like, see, that's dope for people to actually. I like when they reach out and let you know.
Yes, give me like Nunu said, give us our flowers.
Yeah. No, for real. You can't mention podcast without mentioning TV Talk.
You can't.
Like not here in Milwaukee. You can't. If you want to know who the ghost is, you gotta go to the ghost, and this is the ghost.
Everybody like, who? I'm trying to get my name out there. Is there a podcast I should go on? I tell them TT Talks. Now I'm gonna start telling them, but your ass needs to talk. You need to talk.
You gotta talk.
Don't say it.
Come on here like Ro.
Yes. Listen.
I love a guest that's gonna
talk. Yes.
And you definitely came.
I ain't got none of the time to talk. I need to talk shit. You know, I gotta be humble.
You gotta be humble.
Yeah, I gotta be.
But I had you on my list. Me and Bam got a shared list. Who should be my guest? You was already on here. But I'm like, I don't think Ro get on podcast.
Yeah, I've never seen her on one before.
So, I only did Dooch.
Oh yeah, Dooch.
When you tagged me and you was joking, I'm like, she's joking. Come on. And I was like, man, let me get my guest lined up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me ask you. I was like, well, every day you available.
No, listen. And you know what was another full circle moment? Me and Bam been friends ever since elementary school. Elementary school. Crazy. We went to school from 1st to 5th or 6th grade together. Yeah. He was always a tall kid out of all people. Wasn't? Baby, always a tall kid. He was always tall. Just tall.
Yeah. And I knew of y'all just through Michaela. I don't even know if you remember Michaela Burns.
Oh yeah, high school. Yeah, we went to high school together.
That was she lived around the corner from me.
Wow.
Yeah, she married now.
Is she?
Baby. Yeah. Yeah.
Did she finish law school?
I don't know if she finished. I know she did she went to Spelman.
Yeah. She was always in her books though.
Yeah,
that's yeah. Kudos to Michaela. Wow.
Yeah, so I remember you and Rochelle from back then.
Michaela. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Rochelle that talked about when she was bartending at Brownstone.
About Michaela?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
was it good?
It was just it was straight.
I was gonna say
bad. You know they was clashing.
Oh yeah, they did. But they was like fake cousins at one time.
And Michaela was my best friend, so I'm like, but that's
you thought we was mean girls.
Yeah.
Really? Everybody be thinking we was mean girls.
Yeah.
Just because I used to put pads on people back then.
Oh, Rochelle, you was so mad. And I didn't even know you. Michaela was telling me the story. I'm like, why are they doing you like this?
Putting pads on people's backs.
Girl, because I was older than Michaela, so I was like, I looked at her like,
like
2 or 3 years younger than
sister,
me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
why they doing that to you?
She was a little bit.
Dang.
They said it about me. It's fine.
Easy. I was not mean. I was just bigger than everybody. That's what it was. I was bigger than everybody, and then they took me as an aggressive black girl. That's what it was. It's just like I was aggressive. When it come to me, I can't play with you like that now because right now. Because I'm being aggressive, but
because I already got this. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I didn't even do nothing. I used to like her.
He was like, that pad went on my back.
I did put pads on people's back.
Like pads, like
maxi pads. Yes.
You just stick them on their back and keep it moving.
Hey, how you doing?
And now you walking around in imagine middle school where everything embarrassing.
I had a red marker in the middle.
Oh!
Me and Rochelle was really, she pulled the fire extinguisher and we got in trouble. Yeah. She taught me how to drive. Yeah. Like, we was like 12 or 13. They from Mississippi, so they've been driving.
Driving since 7.
She used to drive to elementary school, I promise you. We used to drive skating. We used to drive everywhere. Her mommy, she had a little putt Charlie, and that was our car, so she had to take us nowhere, and we was 12, 13.
Just out here at the corner store because you needed to drive around the corner.
Because they from Sardis, Mississippi, and they really believe in their kids how to drive. Yes.
No, my daddy had us driving super early in Lincoln Park.
I was not driving. Yeah. As soon as I started, I was right on the freeway to Parkside. I did not drive my car.
You learned how to drive on the freeway to Parkside?
I learned how to drive, and then they put me on the freeway to go home.
By yourself. Go to school, baby.
Really?
Go to school.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. I passed my driver's test. My mom was like, I guess you could just take the car. Because they gave my brother a car, but then he got his own car with his own money. So they gave me the car they gave my brother.
Yeah.
I had to drive to Parkside.
I'd have been shaking in my damn boots.
Girl, just straight on the freeway.
I went to college telling them people I really know how to drive, like, for real. And this my upperclassman used to let me drive her car everywhere.
Just because you told her you knew how. People was stupid.
I used to work at Finish Line, and I worked there for like 3 months, y'all. Y'all remember when Dookies was rare and you only got them during the season? I used to have all the Dookies, and I used to sell them in college, like, to the other people.
That was your money maker.
But I stole them.
Oh.
Yep, I did.
Get on my nerves.
I stole them. I stole them.
You can't get me to steal nothing now. I promise you.
Just where the boosters at. If you boost, just put it in the TZ Talk group. Man, if you got some eggs, Rachel, just put it in the TZ.
No, yo, I don't even grocery shop at home. I can't grocery shop at home in the restaurant.
Not in the restaurant.
We finna eat there, baby. Come on, let's go to 1700.
Y'all got leftovers.
Macaroni and greens for breakfast.
Man, for real, because we can't afford the other stuff. Chips. What you mean you want chips at home? No, we don't do no
chips.
Marcus just said, "Why we ain't got no snacks in here?" Like,
man, because groceries is high.
Because you got chicken, you got vegetables, chicken, rice. Yes.
Chips.
Listen.
Yeah, I ain't got no food stamps like that.
I go to the store and I buy all meats.
Oh yeah, I'm buying all the meal stuff.
Like, we don't got no popcorn, no brownies. Let me go ask somebody else about it. Go steal something from the greenhouse and bring it back.
Please do.
Them food stamps ain't been around since COVID like that.
No, they gone.
They gone.
I used to have a couple food stamp plugs back in the day. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Like, they was hitting me. Like,
yeah.
Ready? I'm like, I'm ready.
They probably was getting 1,600, 1,200.
Yeah. Like, just
bring them back.
I went over a little bit.
Man. Yeah, bring them back.
You're all right. I could have took 6 shit.
I still got this girl Quest card that I used to buy every month.
No,
and every month I text her like, you think you got something?
You know what?
Like, let me call it. I'm about to call it. What
you can't even call them no more without having their birthday and stuff like that.
Oh, dang.
No, because you people used to report them stolen and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I seen that Woodman's or somewhere the card needs to be present with the person. I said, so what are y'all doing?
Oh, people was coming up there with a piece of paper when I done bought them before. No, I used to, this was during COVID, and they used to be like, show me the card, and I'm like,
yeah.
I don't have it.
Oh, so you was just using
it. Yeah, because people lie and say that it's stolen and all that stuff.
Present now with you. It's not a game. I knew it was a problem when I didn't get the food stamps from kids from last year.
The pep.
I didn't even get the
Pete
something.
Yeah, no.
I didn't get nothing. They was like something about. I said, since when y'all go off of how much people made?
Yeah,
I thought free lunch. I thought it was just free lunch.
We should.
Is it $120 for the summer?
It was $120. Yes,
I was like, what?
Yeah.
For the whole summer? Y'all can't even make sandwiches for the whole summer with $120.
My son wear a size 10 shoe, a medium in man, And ain't no way you think $120 is
for the whole summer. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What? Give me the meal plan. Give me the meal plan for $120 for 3 months.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I guess I was just gonna buy popcorn and chips.
Clear.
That's what Bam said. That's what he wanted. That's what Bam wanted.
Yeah, he went and bought it.
I don't know, y'all.
Okay, y'all. It's 10:37. How long we been here?
Just chatting.
Yeah. It was a good podcast.
Yeah.
We did it without the fellas.
Yeah.
They couldn't make it. Luke was supposed to come.
I'm gonna call Mook. I'm gonna call him pork chop because that's what he like.
Yeah,
he love pork chop.
Mm-hmm.
That swine is divine to him.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love me a pork chop.
Yeah, he catfish once in a while, but he loves some pork chop. I love pork chops too.
I love a pork chop.
Yeah,
I be trying to stay away from.
I do. I was like, look.
I don't
ever cook them. I just get them from places. I don't ever cook.
You get them when you go to places. And see, I won't get them when I go.
No,
really?
A Terry Lynn pork chop?
No.
Oh, baby.
Terry Lynn. Yeah, I won't get them when I go nowhere.
You
I don't know why.
So you will cook them?
I think because I like them more thin. I don't be liking them thin.
Oh,
yeah. I remember when I first started, I used to buy the thicker ones, and everybody was like, "Hey, cut that in half or something."
I like the thick ones and all that crust be around them when you fry it.
Me too. See, at home,
that's fine. Fried one, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What else?
Not no baked like smothered.
Oh, I'm like, I ain't ever got no baked. I'm definitely not getting no baked pork chop.
I still prefer a center cut thin.
Okay, period.
Center cut thin pork chop.
You a bougie nigga. You a bougie nigga.
Like,
they called me old when I said I like me a nice porterhouse or
that's one of my favorite steaks.
Yeah,
that's
T-bone.
Yeah.
Like what?
No, a porterhouse or what's the other one? They got a lot of fat in it. It's a big old ribeye. Yep. They're my steaks. Yes.
I like a bone-in ribeye.
Yes.
A bone-in ribeye or a T-bone. I like a T-bone because it's more
T-bone.
flavor. It's just more flavor. My mama, that's the only thing my mama know how to cook. Everybody think my mama like a gourmet chef because I do this. My mama only cooks fish and steak. That's what you're going to go to her house and get. You're going to get nothing but steaks and fish all the time.
I'll live my best life over there.
Man.
I love me some steak.
Ain't no sides now.
Oh, damn.
Ain't no sides. Don't get your hopes up. You like, Mom, what else is going with this? Then you can't even get
salad. I'll put a salad with anything. Give me a side salad.
I be wanting rice.
You want the eggs? Like I could have got eggs last year, but this year you ain't getting no eggs.
I ain't got no eggs to this day again.
Listen.
My little 12-pack ran out, 18-pack from Target ran out.
It was done.
I was like, dang. I went to the store and I saw that the 12-pack is $7 now. I said, I'm out.
How much is
Not
that?
at Target though.
A lot. I seen
eggs.
Yeah, I've seen online.
It's $6.99 for a 12-pack. Everywhere except for Target. You get an 18-pack for $6 at Target.
I only buy them through the distributors, and sometimes I just gotta close my eyes like this when the price.
Oh, you
when you finna do breakfast,
your catfish money on your eggs.
No, for real. No, for real.
A bitch.
I'm like, we don't do eggs for breakfast. Like for real.
And that's what we was doing.
Like we don't do eggs. I'm talking about the restaurant. We do not do eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, that's a delicacy.
Shit,
that's a delicacy. You can't get eggs. Man, I don't even know. I be looking at that food bill every week. It'd be like $5,000, $7,000. I'm like, how can one even?
How can one? That's how you gotta talk about it because it's like, what the fuck?
Even digest this. Every time they debit out my account, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm broke again. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it'd be a lot.
Keep re-up, and that's the whole game. Yes.
1,700 pull-up, y'all.
Make sure y'all pull
Real
up.
Fish.
Yes. Pull up this week. It's Monday. Pull up this week.
Can I get a shirt like that with say SWAT Queen on it?
No.
Yeah.
you can get a shirt and then put that on the back. That's like it's your jersey or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for 414.
Ooh!
I'm not gonna do
you gonna no, please do. Please do. You gonna go viral.
I'm man, for real. Do you know how many people I got inboxing me like, I prefer SWAT. You got SWAT? I was like, no, I don't have SWAT. They was like, shit.
I ain't seen people selling SWAT since COVID though. Not like that. I remember in COVID though, but when we asked, they was like, yeah, this is not catfish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna lie to you about it.
I have no reason to lie. If it's SWAT, it's SWAT.
Thank you for telling me because I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want y'all catfish. Like, I remember we was going to Truth. I'm like, this is not my normal catfish. Y'all change y'all cook. I was so confused. Then he told us.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, thank you for telling us. The cook told us.
Like,
okay.
But people be real bougie, like they want just out here fucking tilapia up. Like, cut it out.
For real.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
That used to be our go-to diet.
Yes. Baked tilapia.
Yes. Baked tilapia is really good. And I was still fucking
it. It is, but I used to get the frozen.
Yeah, they was real thin. Real thin and frozen. Yep, and ugly. Got to put it in a little water to warm them up. Yeah.
Yeah. Jumpstart.
Yep. From Walmart and shit.
Yep. Eat healthy. Get some tilapia.
I ain't seen nobody eat no tilapia.
I haven't eaten. I used to eat it all the time. I heard it
was a trendy. Yeah, I think it was like they were trying to say the whole farm raising. You don't know who raising this fish.
Y'all don't even know where y'all weave come from. But y'all want to talk to me about my fish.
Right. They don't make the weave like they used to.
Man.
I'm like,
why pack here is not accessible anymore? Like, they're not tolerating pack here. Why do I gotta buy?
Oh, right. I want to buy.
Left this shit like this is. I'm gonna throw a dye in it and that's it. I promise you, I can't do it no more.
I want to go short.
You gonna stay short, huh?
I'm gonna stay short. I done got played out of like 3 or 4 weeks. Like for real. You know how you cash up like
no.
I swear to goodness, I bought like.
And guess what? She ain't blasting.
Man,
I
ain't blasting. And she still my friend and still ain't gave me Chinese bang wig. And reached out to me a month ago. I'm sorry, what happened? I'm gonna give you your wig. Still ain't gave my motherfucking wig, and I still ain't blasting. I just wrote it off.
Yeah.
Just won't do business. I won't send business.
Y'all gotta stop blasting people for attention. That's really what it's about.
That's really what it's about.
It's unnecessary. Got to each his own, whatever.
Yeah,
because that restaurant was packed the very next day, so whatever.
Swat queen. I can't keep fish in my place, like for real, none whatsoever. I thought I was a turkey leg queen, but she was frying fish like a mug. Our grits gotta get changed like often, way more often. We used to do it not that often because we weren't frying like that. But then the fish became not just because of this, but we really go through all them cases of catfish a week, like for real. Yeah. We really do. We really do.
Well, we want to thank you for coming on, Rosetta. Thank you, Kayla, for being my co-host tonight.
Absolutely. What's your Instagram, your Facebook, of all the things?
1700 Pullup on everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Snapchat, TikTok, all of it. Follow us.
Yep, they're located if you've never been, so Fond du Lac.
Yep, 1848 West Fond du Lac. Yep, right before you get to the Pfizer Forum. So.
And you were 1700 Pullup because of what? Why the name?
Oh yeah, because I was like, that's not the address.
It's not the address, Sean. That used to be my address at the house. Yeah. That used to be the address at the house. So we was dumping out the house. We pull up to 1700. And yeah, so I took.
Oh, y'all was the corner house.
Yep. And you just pull up. And everybody's like, you gonna change your name when you get in the brick and mortar? I was like, nope, because they ain't gonna know Roses. They're not gonna know. I couldn't even come up with nothing else creative to go by.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know nothing else to call my restaurant right now. If I wanted to change it over,
because the address changed, they was asking that. Okay.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Do a
lot of people be asking you though?
Yeah. They do. Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah. Even the ones who read the story, they say that they know me. They still don't know. Oh, the
that you own your building.
That it was given free and clear, was given to her, so I don't know why her price is that high.
It's so many stories. I never realized how many stories go behind you, and you came on this pod and cleared up everything.
I just don't get it.
So now people gonna know.
Clock it.
All right, y'all.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for being open book. Thank you for talking about everything. Thank you for being open and strong about your cancer, being a cancer survivor. That's just, it's big. And you are strong. You are one of the strongest people I know. A lot of people say that and they tag you on Facebook, but not, a lot of people don't know your story, but hearing your story is like, I see why people say that. I see why people feel that way about you. They say you've always been a sweet, giving person. And y'all not to Give her some grace.
Listen, something.
If I fuck up y'all chicken, just say it.
Yeah.
I'll make y'all some more chicken.
At the end of the day.
It's not that big of a deal. I promise you. It's okay. I'm human. I'm human. And the hardest thing to follow, to sell in the restaurant industry is soul food because of consistency.
Yeah. It's so different.
It's so different. So this is one of the hardest business ventures you'll ever be on, selling soul food, especially to Black people, because everybody has different variations of soul food. So give me grace. I'm not going to make it like your mom. I'm not going to make it like your auntie. I'm not a grandma, none of that, baby. I'm making it like the 1700 way. And if you like the 1700 way, you can stay.
You can stay. Keep coming back. Run it back.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're going to end it.
Little baby, I've been on. Little baby, I've been on. Too cold. I'm too on.
That shit going crazy.
Little baby, I've been on. Little baby, I've been cold. Yo, baby daddy, he told. I've been on.
Little baby, I've been cold. Little baby, I've been on. Your baby daddy too broke. I've been too on. Little baby, I've been on. I'm sliding through like I'm in a striker. Baby, I'm the shit, wear the diaper. I liked all her pics cause she fire. She told you I ain't smack, she a liar. What we drinking, you know that it's up. I'm too petty, I won't even come. She too pretty to be dumb as fuck. I don't roll up, I just take a cup. I remember I was fighting for a hoe. Now her baby daddy heard he was broke. These hoe niggas, they gotta be on dope. And these bitches, they gotta be on coke. You still let him fuck when you know he ain't shit. So don't be mad when he don't keep the kids. You was just thinking about him and your ribs. Now you calling all your cousins cause you don't want him to live. For real? Little baby, I been cold. Little baby, I been on. Your baby daddy too broke. I been too on. Little baby, I been on. Little baby, I been cold. Little baby, I been on.
Yeah, your baby daddy too broke. Been off a 2-for-1 Wild Woods and I'm still cold. Niggas always hating, main reason can't keep a hold. Me and Kesey on the track, the shit sound like a give and go. $100 to the valet, guaranteed I won't touch a dough. Different type of nigga, I can help you, don't need a thing. Your baby daddy broke and he's soft and he need a team. Fuck with me, I'm a boss, I got green, I can show you things. Ain't no pressure on no pussy when you out here having G. I refuse to be a lame nigga. I see moist in your chain, nigga. I seen that broke shit change, niggas. Being on the brink of grave diggers. Use your brain to be a stain, nigga. Hustle hard and gon' maintain, nigga. Sometimes you gotta know the game glitching. Sometimes you gotta see your main switching. Gotta keep the same vision. Yeah, we up, you know the game different. Ball hard, kept the same pivot. Yeah, too broke. Your baby daddy too broke. Your baby daddy been a hoe. Yeah, whole nigga been a choke. Yeah.